What is happening, Internet? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays, and tonight is the night of more terrifying Riddler puzzles. This time we're going inside buildings, so that's gonna be something magical. Yeah, I know. So yeah, if you guys want to hang out for that goodness, that's gonna be something. I don't know how many we're gonna get to tonight. All I know is I'm a little annoyed that we have to go through this, but I had a lot of fun playing Ultimate Alliance with Amber tonight and doing the Lego Marvel thing, which was still claimed by Disney. I don't know how, but they said that we used the Age of Ultron theme again, and we didn't because we weren't playing the Age of Ultron levels. And yet, yeah, more data packs of Riddler. Why? I spelled Y. How did I spell Y wrong? Oh my gosh. Alright, but anyway, hopefully you guys having a fantastic night. You're ready for some more Batman action. And we're going to change our suit again. I'm going to make myself a Knight of the Round Table, because I can.
When one finds oneself on the opposite side of the law, a reassessment is usually in order.
You're right. Someone needs to clean up corruption inside the GCPD.
That wasn't exactly what I meant, sir.
Hello, Alfred.
Seems
Good
to
old
me that
Al.
Captain Gordon is the one good apple in a bad bunch.
Words of wisdom with Alfred. Batcave Fun. 4 minutes. Riddler data pack. Why? No. Somebody was asking me something today. The YouTube short that we posted today. What are you saying at the beginning of the short? I said, Falcon! Great! Because there was a falcon on the crate, and instead of Falcon Punch, because the crates were being, you know, hurled toward bad guys to strike fear in their hearts, I had the brilliant notion to say Falcon and then crate. I know it seems kind of weird, but it's what I did. So that happened. a little behind the scenes for you. Sometimes it's actually kind of hard to hear what I say. I love the cape with this suit. Ooh, the suit's okay, but that cape is nice. Very cool. Okay, we're going to the Gotham Merchants Bank first. Gotham's Merchant Bank, yo. Let's go. But hopefully you guys having a fantastic night. Amber was asking me about fairy tale stuff. She was like, you have... The last thing we bought was the 12th volume of Fairy Tale. And I was like, there's probably like 30 volumes by now. I go on Amazon and it says, there's like 27 volumes of Fairy Tale. And it's like, the last one we bought was the 12th in 2014. So... that's quite a bit. But the good news is they're still available to buy. So, I mean, if she wants to finish my collection over the span of, like, the next, like, 10 years, it'd be possible. Although, I don't know how long they'll all be around that $12 price, because eventually they're going to start to... One thing I've noticed about animes is animes that release on DVD, eventually they start to go up on price, like for DVD and Blu-ray. That's why I kind of stopped buying animes, because if I don't get them when they're on sale in the beginning, then, like, they go up into, like, pretty high prices, which is annoying. I don't like that. Oh, somebody became a what? Who? Who just became an ultimate? No, you did not. No, you did not. What is going on today? Is there something in the water? What? Am I reading this right? I'm not reading this right. What on earth? J88 has joined the Elite Ultimate VIP tier? Say what? What?
We had 2 people renew their whole
We had 2 people become ultimates today, Richard and Ben, and now we've got Jay a first time. Jay88, welcome to the few, the proud, the ultimates. A very, very lucrative group of membership.
Thank you so much, Jay88, for becoming an ultimate member.
Oh my gosh.
And keeping this channel on the air. You're breathtaking, Jay88, and nice Timmy Turner, Fairly Odd Parents profile picture
Odd
there.
parents, Fairly Odd Parents. Wands and wings, floaty, crowny things. Wow. Jay88, what game would you like streamed on this channel?
I cannot wait to see Shadows of the Colossus, says Jay88.
Wow.
Thank you, Jay88. You're breathtaking.
Wait, is this the gentleman I was speaking to on my Twitter like a few minutes ago? Wow. You are bold, sir. Yeah, as long as it's T-rated, you're good. I've played Shadow of the Colossus before. I thought that was fantastic. My question is, I didn't get to finish asking you, is the remastered edition still available to buy? Because the only Shadow of the Colossus I have is the original, the OG, which I think was on PS2? Unless, did we do the remastered? I don't remember. I also, Pixar sent me a ton of, I got a list of Pixar with several Shadows of the Colossus clips. So I guess we must have bought it years ago. I don't remember though. That was so long ago. Wow, I'm running around on rooftops not knowing what I'm doing now. Thank you, J88. I always like when people do big donations because then I get all thrown off. I'm like, what was I doing? I don't know. Why are people giving me things?
Thank you, J88. You're amazing.
All right, we're going to Merchant's Bank.
I don't know what Shadows of the Colossus is, but I'm excited.
I'm sure we've done it. I don't remember.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, J88. I'm so excited.
No, we did not play it? Then what did we play?
People are like, did Amber just wake up to say that? I know. Something woke me up. I was half asleep and I was like, what is happening? What's going on?
What's going on? This is my reaction.
Ultimate!
Oh my gosh! What is going on?
We forgot.
No, I played his upgrade. You can play it again though. I'm checking something. Shadows of the Colossus Kwings. I know we did it. Colossus Kwings. I know we did. Kwings.
He said, yep, that's me. It's on PSN.
No, we did not. Then what did we play? What game did we play that was, like, that weird color scheme? What in the world? I know we played something that was similar to... What? Oh, that game is driving me crazy. I don't know what it is. It's not Shadow of the Colossus. It's something else. What is it?
That plushie of Sailor Moon will forever mock me.
I don't even know where that plushie... I mean, the plushie's around. It didn't go back to the Moon Kingdom, that's for sure. Jackson would be devastated.
You know what, Luke? You're right. This would taste better heated up.
Whoa, you're drinking cold tea? Woof. Whoa.
I don't know. I ended up on the weird side.
You ended up on the weird side of YouTube? Ugh. I don't want to know. I don't know. Okay, ultimate upgrade throws K-Wing off. 9 minutes, Merchant Bank. Merchant Bank data pack? Alright, so we found one of the data packs. Where is the other one? Does anyone know? Do I need to... I guess we have to go through the grates. Let's do that first. Let's drop down. Let's go through the grates. That way we can, like, be like, oh, okay, great. We've already done that. See what I did there? Great. Great. I've gone inside the grates. Looking for those data packs all over the place. This is not my idea of a happy, fun time. Looking for these things while trying to rhyme. Word to your mother. Wiki wiki whack. That's what's up with that, Jack. There's no data pack here. Well, Now we know, so we can cross this off the list. There's no data pack here. You gotta admit, my bars are lit. Nope, I messed up. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. I ruined it. Nothing here. Wait. Nope, that's just a lantern. Man, my eyes are all red. I forgot how sick this suit looks. Woo! Very nice. Did I ever do a lore video on this? Did I ever do a lore? Did I do a lore on Knights of the Round? Batman skin? 'Cause I really, really like this suit. It's pretty cool. Data pack. Where you at, fool? Wait, I can't go into the vault, though. It's all blown up and stuff. Oh, that doesn't work. Yeah, that's why it's called, not going overboard with stuff would be good. Everything in moderation, hun. No, you don't do moderation. Oh, that's all wrecked. Want to make soup tomorrow?
You don't like the kind of soup I'm gonna make.
Okay.
Sausage soup with cabbage. You don't like sausage and cabbage soup.
Does this count as the industrial? Where are we? Where the heck are we? We are not in the industrial. We're in... Where are we? No, I don't think those sweet potatoes are still good. Burnley. What does that even mean? No, you're fine. How are you... there's one inside of there? How? Where? There's nothing in here. What do I want for dinner this week? I want to finish my nachos first. Oh, there's a dead guy in here. Hi, I'd like to make a withdrawal from your bank. I'm not doing business here. The staff here is too stiff for my tastes. Wah, 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 wah. I know. I'm gonna show myself out. This place is too dead for me. Oof! Oh my gosh, he has weird leggings. Now it's ruins the suit. He just... Sir Lames a lot. Nope, it's a thing. Where is the data pack, yo? Tell me! I need it! I'm gonna break this window out of frustration. Yeah. I literally have, like... what are these? Lederhosens? Leotards?
They look like
Chainmail pants?
kilt?
Kilt?
I want to buy you a kilt. I think you would look cute.
My grandpa tried to get me a kilt once.
What happened?
I didn't do it, obviously. Guys, do you know where the data pack is inside of the
I know a dark fact about kilts.
I'm sure you do.
It's actually more like a gross fact about.
No, I don't want to know.
I'm not gonna talk about it because it's disgusting.
Yeah, that would be good. Don't do that.
I'll tell you later.
No, you will not.
I'll never tell you.
Yeah, you will not. I don't want to know. A kilt from Scotland?
Or Ireland.
Okay, Luke, this isn't Lego, lol. I don't understand what that means, Simons. Grayson, my man. Where's the data pack? Anyone who wants to chime in where the data pack is, let me know.
I'm supposed to eat over here.
Yeah, I guess. Take that, Windows. Ah, you're gonna have to, like, replace these windows now, you jerks. Whee! He's a menace. Batman. Breaking glass with my back. Batman. I have no plan. I just like breaking things. Whee! Give me the data pack. How many packs are left? I don't know. But there's supposedly one in here, and I can't find it. Like, it's... If you go here, and you click on the Riddler, yoink. Go to Enigma Man. You go to the Bowery. You see where it... Ow. Inside the building... Not the network relays, the other thing. Inside of...
Oh no, somebody has a fever. Grayson says, I'm trying to remember, but I have a fever.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I'm sick right now.
Everybody's getting sick. It says there's two inside the merchant bank. It's under the grate by the broken vault? Huh? Are you sure I didn't get that one? Under the grate by the broken vault. No, I don't believe so. Nope, try again. It's not here. It's not here. Under the grate by the broken vault. Yeah, right here, and just so everybody can see, so everybody pays attention. Nothing here. This is the grate by the broken vault. Yoink. And, nada. Zip, zilch, zero, no data pack. I'm sorry, but that is not the form of a question. You get jolted. Zzz. If this was Batman Forever, you get the jolt. Jolted. Wait, how did the glass windows come back? I broke these. Ugh. Oh no! Breaking more glass. Am I gonna make lame jokes? I'm gonna make lots of jokes. Because that's what I do.
Walk to the entrance. Access by the gargoyle. There are moving clock gears. Use the bat claw to collect it there. Says Merhap yeah.
What? There's a moving clock gears inside of the... Oh! Wait, did I already do this one? Moving clock gear? Ah! There it is! There it is! I saw it! I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Whoosh! Yeah! Merchant's Bank is done. Score. Boo to the ya, Riddler fool. Yeah, Bowery's done. Check it. Cha-ching. Alright, so off to the industrial district now. Yay. Because we're going in order now. So Park Row's done, Bowery's done, Coventry's done, Industrial's next. Yeah, we're finishing up this game because it was Christmas time. There you go, Luke. Yeah. No, Arkham Asylum's over. We finished that for our serial in December. Our serial is having me play a Pokemon game this month.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What Pokemon game?
Oh wait, nope. There's one Arkham game that's still going on. Blackgate is sponsored by Colorado. That'll be happening this month. Yeah, Blackgate is still going on. Yeah. But, we finished Asylum, we finished City, we finished finishing Origins. We can't play Arkham Knight on this channel. Nope, 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 nope. That's because it's rated M for minors. Minor 49ers. Industrial. Am I going to play through Arkham Knight again? I will tell you what, if you guys can get me a machine where I can make my voice sound like Ben Affleck's Batman, I will play through Arkham Knight in that voice, with that voice changer. But it has to sound just like Ben Affleck's, like, you know, Mr. Fluffy voice that he did. And I would do it the entire time using that voice. But somebody would have to find me the technology to do it, and I would dedicate a stream series to that. I would do it, 100%. I've never been able to find that voice changer thing. I thought they were going to sell it and make money, but they never did it. If somebody teaches me how to do that, I will do a Ben Affleck Batman stream of Arkham Knight, the whole game using just the Affleck voice changer program. Be hilarious. Okay. Industrial data packs. Industrial mill. Yoink. Okay, here we go.
Oh, but he says, in other words, look, we'll play it again.
All units into our
No, there's actually technology to do it, OH. It's a type of voice changer. I just don't know where to get one. If I can find one, I'll do it. I've never been able to find one. That stupid, like, voice changer one that they had built into that Dark Knight mask that Warner Brothers sent me, it just sounded like a cheap Optimus Prime sound effect. It wasn't the same one that they used in Zack Snyder's movies. Zack has never told people what he uses.
Oh, right.
No, there's no reason. I mean, they could have easily, like, marketed that, and I would have bought it. A bunch of people would have. It would have been fun. With Bale, you just do this, and then you get throat cancer. Ugh. But, you know, his Batman, he had, like, a machine change his voice. Yeah. Who's that? We just gave...
Simon Polarczyk. I have been depressed, Kwing, and you and Amber helped me so much. Thanks for all the inspiration.
Thank you, Simon, for the super chat. I appreciate it, buddy.
Hugs and kisses from your brother in Christ.
Thank you very much, man. Okay, so we got a couple of these buttheads.
Should I go over and read it, or...
You read the super chat. I said thank you for the super chat, though. Thank you, Simons. Again. Simon.
Simon Polarczyk.
I'm bad with names. Simon Polarczyk.
Here you go.
I'm gonna make you glue. You're rubber, I'm glue. Whatever I do. Oh, wait. Is he really... Is he all glued? He's glued! Stay glued to your seat, sucker. Is there a data pack under here? Ow.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, Simon Polarczyk, for the awesome super chat. You're breathtaking, Simon Polarczyk, and thank you for the kind words. And God bless you too. Hugs and kisses back, and thank you so much. Says you've been an inspiration. You guys give me inspiration, and I've been having a hard time lately, and oh, that's great. I mean, it's not great that you... No! I mean, that came out wrong. Darn it! I'm glad that we could give you some inspiration when you were having a hard time. I wasn't saying it's great you went through a hard time. Darn it! I read that all wrong. God bless you too, Simon Polarczyk. Have a great night, and thank you so much for the kind words. Virtual hugs! Thank you for the $20 super chat. You're breathtaking, Simon. Thank you so much. And we'll definitely keep you in our thoughts and prayers, buddy. Thank you.
Now we have to find... How many data packs are here? Okay, so data packs that are inside of the steel mill are... I have 6 of 11. So there are 5 more.
Oh, you had your baby shower, Catherine. That's awesome.
5 more data
I don't
packs.
know what that means. So thoughts on SSS Gridman Dynasn.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that is. I have not seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. Oh, that's okay. Jonathan says I've been going through a tough time and I'm back.
Hey, Jonathan. Something strange and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? Researchologist. Yes. Where are the data packs?
Said says I also look up to the Kwings. Thank you so much, Said. That's very
Appreciate
sweet.
that, Sad. Okay, well, I guess we'll go through the store then. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Right, maybe, I don't know. Data pack. Data pack.
Oh wow!
Pack.
My uncle and his team has a YouTube channel. They make movie stuff. They made a lightsaber, and we will try and make that Kwing. Says DC Nerd.
Oh, the
voice
voice changer, yeah. Has to sound like Ben Affleck's voice changer though. Yeah. It'd be even better if you could just like make it like a computer program. It'd be easy. Then I just switch it on and whoop.
I think that Simon Polarsic was the top donator tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Top donator!
No, because 3 people became ultimates.
It was still the top donation.
Okay.
Fine. Donation train at least.
Donation train at least.
Donation train! Tokyo donation! Top donator!
Wow! Wow, Amber.
Ain't I a stinker?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Aw, that's very sweet, Said. So if I made a YouTube channel, I'd say the Kwings inspired me. That's very sweet.
Data pack. Data pack.
DC Nerd says, well, since you guys gave us the idea, I will try to make that voice changer. Maybe next Christmas with the Kwings. Maybe we would make it, hopefully. Oh wow. DC Nerd.
That'd be
okay.
Cool. Yeah.
I found a video where you can build your own modulator, says Grayson. Oh wow, Grayson. Well, I mean...
I'm not very handy, though.
Like, if you guys ever find it, feel free to send Luke the link, because... I mean, I don't want to say Luke's lazy, because he's not. He just has so many things to do. So it's hard for him to, like...
I don't think there's a data pack here. I do not think there's a data pack.
You heard the phrase, time is money? To Luke, the phrase is, time is videos.
Wow.
There is no money, there's only videos. The only person that sees money is the IRS.
Too soon.
It's like we're the IRS's servants and we're allowed to continue to be free and make videos as long as we keep making the videos.
Well,
as
long as we
live
continue.
In the Matrix and the IRS has like that thing in the siphon on the back of our head.
Nope. You have to make the same amount of money every month or you'd be big trouble. Which is why I have to push myself harder than most humans. Which sucks.
I'm a human. I'm trying to push myself harder.
I know.
I am. I'm ready to help, but there's only one computer.
I mean, technically, there's a couple computers. You know what I mean. Alright, so we're looking for data packs.
I'm gonna throw one out the window, then I don't have to
No, please don't break any computers. That would be very, very bad.
Great to see you guys. Oh wow, everyone gave you gifts for your shower and your sister gave you an adorable panda suit. For the baby with a matching panda plushie. That's adorable, Catherine.
Okay, nothing here.
There is a data pack in the vent with the other door besides the office, says Hockey Man.
Vent? What vent?
How many members do you need? It seems like you guys are close to your goal. Only problem is, as soon as we get close, we have members get taken away. And I mean, that's like...
I mean, in order for us to be financially secure, in reality, on this channel,
that's like
we would need...
I mean, like, that's the minimum that we need to survive. Like, we'd like to eventually not just survive.
To breathe easy, we have to have, like, 17 or 18 ultimates a month. And about 200 members. We had a bunch of people. We have about, now, close to 20 ultimates again. But we had 25 people that had to cancel membership because of financial reasons, which we totally understand.
But you guys have to realize the more members we have, the more extra perks that we need to do for the members. So we actually have to work harder the more members we have.
Well, more ultimates we have.
We can breathe easy knowing that we're not going to go to jail, but we can't breathe easy knowing we don't have to work. The more members we have, the harder we have to work. Because in addition to doing our regular videos, which we get ad revenue for, which isn't very much.
We don't really get ad revenue anymore.
We have to then also do a second job, which is keeping the members happy. Do all the ultimates and do community streams, make sure we have members rounds, make sure that we you know, try to keep as many members happy as possible, doing stuff like, you know, Mario Kart and visiting people's towns in Animal Crossing. We have to make sure we check on the Discord. We have to make sure, like, we have to make sure we have the perks there for members. So actually, in reality, the more members we actually have to work ourselves even harder to make sure that in addition to our regular videos, we do special things for the members.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
So we can breathe easy knowing we're not going to go to jail, but we can never ever breathe easy. Like, we'll always have to work extremely hard.
So it's kind of like we're a renowned orchestra that has a bunch of sponsors, but, you know, we always have to keep the sponsors happy.
Yeah, if you work in an orchestra and you're sponsored, you still have to practice every day, like, tons of hours a day.
You can't just be like, thank you.
And then the more sponsors you get, you have to make sure you're on your A game more. That's why, like, I find it hilarious when people come by the stream and they're like, well, you guys just want to get money from people and then you'd rather do that than ad revenue. It's like,
no,
I don't want to say this, but in reality, it was easier with ad revenue. I would much rather just go on ad revenue because then, I mean, I love our members and everything, but I mean, like, I love our members. Like, I'm so thankful for you guys keeping us alive. But it feels like I have to do another additional job in addition, which I do. Like, I don't want to go on the street or anything, so I mean, what am I gonna do? But I'm just saying, like, when you're going based on ad revenue, not memberships and donations, you know, you can just kind of like you get to be your own boss. When you're based on like 20 ultimates, you guys are our boss. You guys are our boss. You guys are telling us what we're streaming. So, you know, say we have a game we really don't want to stream. It doesn't matter. We have to do it. Luke has to watch the little squirrel get munched on by a giant spider. He cannot leave in the middle of the stream.
You had to use that one as an example, didn't you? I'm still getting over the trauma from Brittany's stream.
It's a good way, though. Like, we're learning to, I mean, I'm learning to be humble, whatever, but yeah, but it's not, like, it's hilarious when people are like, yeah, you guys would rather just, you know, get money out of people. It's like, no, because I'm always making sure that we have more membership perks and doing our best to make sure that we have, you know, you know, every time there's a new member, we have to make sure they've got the Discord link. We got to make sure everything's going well for everybody and just check and double check. We have to make sure everything's doing well. That's like you know, second or third job in addition to, like, you guys have no idea, like, before we used to stream in that much and everything, like when we first did Kwingsletsplays, well, Luke was like, but we used to just post videos. We used to post 3 videos a week.
No,
three Kwingsletsplays.
3 videos. Oh, you're talking in the beginning. In the beginning, we did 3 videos a week.
Beginning. We only did 3 videos a week.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yep.
So, and we were making ad revenue on that. Like, that's... And people thought we were posting a lot then. A lot of YouTubers only post 1 video a week.
Back then, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So then what we did, though, is we were like, you know what? There's all this stuff coming out, like Arkham and Skylanders. What if we recorded an entire series and uploaded it every day on both channels? And then we did that for several years, and then afterwards it was like, you know what? Why don't we have 2 series going on at the same time? Because we're making all this ad revenue. And then it was like, why don't we do 3 series at the same time?
If we get enough members, Luke and I can just sleep, and then you guys will just keep being members. No, we will have to do our regular videos, because we have to keep up our videos for all the developers that we work with. Plus, in addition to that, do all the community streams. Plus, in addition to that, do all the Ultimate streams. In addition to that, we're trying to get Twitch members, so I keep neglecting Twitch. But in addition to that, I'm supposed to be putting on certain videos for Patreon only, and I'm way behind in that. Like, if I get a spare moment, that moment should be me putting a Patreon video up. So it's like, there are no... The more members you have, the less spare time that you have. It's not like, oh...
But...
We're, you know, if we donate enough to the Kwings, they won't have to work No.
No, that
Quite the
only
opposite.
happens if people donate without getting the ultimate perk, and a lot of them
Yeah.
want, which I love doing. I love doing people's streams. The only ones
Yeah,
I
I
have a
would
problem
ra-
with is the ones that I say I'm not going to do. But for the most part, everything is very good. I'm very, very thankful to that people even want to do the ultimate tier, because that is amazing. Because the ultimate tier is 25 members in one. So I mean, doing one stream, but we have a cutoff, because if we had, like, say 30 ultimates, which would be set for life, I'm not putting that out there for anybody, but that would mean, like, for an entire month, basically all the content that would be on this channel would be user directed. So think of it like how there is sometimes, like, how it should have ended. Like my friends over there, they'll have their fans write an episode of how it should have ended. So for us, it would be like, you guys, if we had that many ultimates, which would be set, that would be, the channel would completely change, because there's no way that we would be able to do what we wanted anymore,
We
because
would
it
just
would be...
have to give Sega a call and be like, we can't work for you anymore. We work for our fans.
Yeah,
now.
we work for our fans, but it would be the how it should have ended thing, where basically the fans are orchestrating the entire thing and we just show up for work. So,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that someday it could be that, but you know, 20
But-
we have the cutoff of ultimates around 22 to 23.
I really think, like, say Luke won the lottery tomorrow. I think, like, we would still do our channel, but Luke would cut off the number of ultimates to 10, I think.
I would probably cut down the number of
He'd be
streams
like-
that I do a day. I would
Yeah.
still keep the ultimate streams.
Luke and I would still stream once or twice a day.
Yeah, I wouldn't be streaming three or four times a day anymore now. I'd watch anime again. I would make
Yeah,
like videos.
but, I mean,
cleaning my house. all
yeah,
kinds of
but I mean, like, we are close to 200 members. We
Again.
are close, but the problem is, like, every time we get close, then we lose some, because people have financial things, and YouTube yeets people all the time.
Yep.
I mean...
We've had a lot of members that they went over to our Patreon because, like, YouTube wouldn't allow them YouTube wouldn't let them renew their membership.
We are very close, but I still think the amount... Like, the amount of time... Like, well, Luke is working... Where he works until 7, 9 in the morning, and then he gets up at 4.
That's not healthy. Don't
like,
do that.
there's no way that he can,
Don't do that.
I guarantee you, in 3 years, he's just gonna literally
I'll-
end up in the hospital.
I'll be 40. I can't do that. I mean, I'm still
I know,
a young
but
man.
I'm saying, like, the way that Luke is working himself right now, it's not gonna end
no,
well. Like,
no.
like
My
people
doctor
are
yells
like,
at me all the time.
Like, how can we make sure the Kwings are set? Well, the problem is, like, well, that will help us, definitely, so we can keep the channel running if Luke continues to be Wolverine and keep regenerating himself every day. Like, as soon as Luke's regeneration powers give out, then the channel is screwed, because I cannot keep, like, some days I do try to keep up with Luke with everything he's doing, and I get angry and upset, and, I get angry because I'm, like, so tired. I can't keep the amount of hours, I cannot stay the amount of hours up as Luke. Like, if I try to do artwork, for the thumbnails and stuff all night tonight until 7 in the morning, and then try to get up later, and then go about my day and stuff, like, in the morning, and make soup, and I will literally collapse. Like, I could never do that. What?
I didn't know I could sneak back here. Maybe.
I thought you were saying, ooh, for soup.
Oh, also saying ooh for soup.
Yeah, right. I have asked you 4 times today. Do you like sausage and cabbage soup or not?
Yes.
You did not say it right away. That means that you're just saying that.
Do you have sausage? Oh, you have sausage in the fridge.
I bought sausage a week ago.
Awesome.
And I bought some questionable
What is this questionable?
bell peppers.
Oh no, nope, no questionable bell peppers.
That's why I said I wanted to go to the store today, and you said, I don't want you going out because there's a zombie apocalypse, but how am I going to make you soup?
I didn't know
I
there
was
were
just-
questionable peppers, and also.
Well, I mean, I guess the peppers are okay.
No,
It'll
no,
be
no,
fine.
no, 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 no,
They'll
no,
be
no.
fine.
No questionable peppers. That's a bad idea, Sweet Pea. Because we just now started doing Ultimate streams, and we have more Ultimates this month, so I can't get
But yeah,
sick.
we are very close. Like, we're in a lot better shape than we were, guys and gals.
Than we were 2 years ago.
So yeah, I mean, we're pretty much like, I would say we're at where our original goal was. Like, but
We did
have a huge scare from the IRS a while ago, but I think Luke has kind of taken care of it. Like, they were trying to demand a bunch of stuff from us, and it was really scary.
Yeah.
It happened a couple months ago, but Luke basically told them, like, nah. Like, I think they were trying to get us to pay everything we owed them, like, from 5 years ago in a lump sum or something, and Luke was like, no, we're just paying it off little by little.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep going the way we were, because how can we... Yeah.
Haha! Aw.
So...
I'm doing great in the industry area. Check it. Da 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 da. Can't touch this. Cannot touch this.
I don't know why I just talked about a bunch of weird stuff.
That's okay. You're fine.
But we're very thankful for every single thing you guys have done to keep us on the air. If it wasn't for our members, we definitely wouldn't be here, and that's
No, because they cut our ad
It's
revenue.
just very hard for me to say because I don't like it.
There's no going back though. That's the thing.
That's the thing is, like, when we first were on YouTube, we had an opportunity to make Patreon, and I never wanted to ask for a penny from anyone because I just didn't believe in that. I wanted YouTube to be a free thing, and it's very frustrating to me because I probably should have asked for Patreon people a long time ago.
We probably wouldn't have struggled if we would have set up a Patreon like back when we were
Then
rolling in
people
YouTube
that
ad revenue.
People that had extra back then, little by little, we could have made a cushion, and then whatever happened. But
There was no cushion, and now they're starting to get like some safety, which is all thanks to our memberships. Because, like I've said, we need to hit around like 500 members for us to be like secure for good. But then that's 500 people that are investing into us, and that's scary sometimes to think about.
I mean, in some ways, I think that I was a little bit more like, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm not gonna explain it.
Because right now we had 212 people invested into us, and then it dropped down to 184, and now it's going back up again. But it's like, you know, I feel terrible when I read that people had to stop their membership because like of financial things, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm putting like a burden on these people.
Well, I have to say though,
I feel bad.
Maybe it is good, like, the membership thing, because, and being thankful for all of you guys, because it's like, of course it is, but I'm just saying, like, for me, like, one thing, like, a long time ago, if you listen to I'm not, like, it matters, like, my commentary is just the comic relief anyway, I'm not, like, the Batman knowledge person, but, like, a lot of my...
Oh my gosh, they're here!
A lot of my opinions a long time ago were extremely blunt. Like, if I didn't like a certain character, even if everyone was like, don't say that about my favorite character, and they were like, I'm crying, I would be like, I don't care, I just don't like this character. Nowadays, like, say there's 4 or 5 members in the chat that really like that character, well, I really don't want to make people mad at me, especially for, you know, I need donations and stuff, so I will try to be a little more soft with my opinions about things, because I realized I was kind of being a jerk before about certain things, like certain comic book characters or something, so I think maybe, if at anything, it's humbled me to be like, okay, so yeah, in some ways, like, people online, they always are like, oh, yeah, you guys much rather would take donations from people, and it would be much easier for you than actually having to work. It's like, no, you're wrong. You actually have to work harder when you take donations from people, because you have to, in addition to your regular job, you also have to make sure you keep your, you know, constituents happy, do their ultimates, and also make sure you don't bash their favorite character. Stuff like that.
Oh, you do that quite a bit.
No, I am really trying now. I think I'm being a lot better. It's still bad, but I'm being better than I was. People, I cannot believe people that come on streams and stuff, and they're like, K-Wife used to be so rainbow and sparkles and so nice. Really? Really? Did you really listen to some of my opinions back then? I was so mean. I bashed, like, so many people. Like, I listened to some of my videos from a long time ago, and I'm just cringing at myself. Because I'm just like, wow, I was really mean. Like, really. Really mean.
Really, really.
I'm just gonna go upstairs. I think I bashed myself quite enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird, like, having yourself on a YouTube channel because you listen to yourself from 10 years ago and you're like, who is this jerk? And you're just like, I am giving them a piece of my mind.
Wait, that jerk is me.
So wait, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to myself from 10 years ago. I'm like, wow, this person is ignorant and mean. Oh, wait, it's me. Oh my god.
What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? I can't reach it. It's not letting me reach it through the bars. To get this pack, you need to look up? Huh? Look up? Look up what? I'm looking up. I don't see anything. Look up. Nope.
We've got an 064 shooting up businesses along
Okay,
Park
no,
Row.
stop.
And in nearby
Stop, put it away.
We've got an 064 shooting up businesses along Park Row. Any nearby units?
2-9, copy.
Roger, 2. Roger, 2-9. Roger, 2-9. Approach with
Break
caution.
the pipe above.
Suspect.
Okay, how do I put this away? No, I'm stuck in this. I can't put this away.
This is your grandma's card. How do I send this to her?
Any
Break the pipe above you. Pipe? What pipe? Break the pipe above me. What does that mean? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I need to look up. There is no freeze power. Was that you that recommended that, or that was somebody?
That was me.
Ah.
Wow.
Wow, Amber. Oh! There's one nearby. There are data packs nearby.
Yeah, Timothy says I was watching some of the old videos and they're hilarious. Yeah, see, I wouldn't give that up for the world. That was my raw opinion. No one was, you know, I wasn't influenced in any way. I didn't have to be nice to anyone. It was my raw, without any holds bar opinions that were, to this day, like, if I listen to them, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, wow, did I really say that out loud? Oh my gosh. Mean.
What?
Mean. Sometimes mean. Was I mean?
I am not answering that question. I don't want to
Answer
die.
the question.
Nope. Nope.
Answer it.
I refuse. Sorry, Charlie. Not gonna happen. Okay, drop down. Sewers. There's a thing forward? What? How is there a thing forward? Ooh, what does this do?
Yeah, and now my opinion is more like, oh, so you studied 15th century poetry?
What a
What
complete
a
waste of time.
what a complete waste of time. I mean,
For other
how
people.
bold of you to choose that. I mean, for other people, how bold of you to choose that. What a unique choice. Like, Luke can hear me backtracking in videos now where it's just like, oh, you like that character? Oh my gosh. And it's like, I mean, you know, there might be some good things about
What in the world? Oh, a batarang. Okay. What? I mean, she's waddling. You're making fun of the cat, Amber. Alright, so there's one more. And that's the one that's over here. I think. Chemistry set. Yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Hallway. There's that broken pipe when you use the grapple point on the hallway. What broken grapple point? I don't see a grapple point. Oh. Never you mind. I found it, I found it, I found it. Yay. And this is why Batman makes a rangefinder. A range booster. Whoops. I can't read what it says. Give me that! Oh, I'm stuck in here. Touch your toes and cough. No! I will not. I will do no such thing. Touching my toes and coughing. Alright, I believe that's it for... Yeah, industrial is done. Woot woot. Okay, Burnley is... No, we don't want to go to Burnley. The Diamond District, no. Amusement Mile, yeah, we can do that one. Bridge, no. Amusement Mile's next. Hooray, hooray, hooray! I went the wrong way. Wait, no, I didn't. It's this way. Yeah. Alright, going back up. Wow, that guy's still hanging out here. Can I use... Can I use the Noel suit now? Sure. We're going to go back and talk to Alfred anyway. Let's get the Noel costume. Alrighty, let's go. Time to leave. Wait, where is, where's what's-her-face? Is she still locked up in one of the, trucks? No, there's no truck here. Nope, that's from Arkham City. Not now. So the Noel suit, huh? Ah, Copperhead got arrested. Oh, okay, that's what happened. Miley's in jail. Alrighty. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Might have jammed up. You wish they remastered this game? Yeah, I suppose so. Well, this is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. She came in like a wrecking ball. Jammed up? On the loading screen? Come on, man. Oh, jeez. I gotta get up now. Hobble over to the TV. Oh my gosh. No, Bat Jam, Bat Jam. Dumb. The game, sir, it appears to be jammed. Yes, yes it does. Arkham Origins had a lot of problems. You want to know what game didn't jam up a lot? The Rocksteady ones. You want to know what game jammed up a lot on PS3, 360, and Wii U? Arkham Origins. Passed away. We've lost 2 cats. We only have one left. Zelda. And Zelda's now 6. Taking Bets, who says he lost all his progress. No! No, 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 no. No. Don't even. Is Zelda okay? I mean, she's a little sick, but she's okay. Please let the thing be finished now. I don't want to do that again because we might be in this thing where it never lets us finish it. Oh, that would be terrible. Come on, Wii U. Come on, Wii U. Load, curse you, load. Okay, here we go. Look at my last comment, please. How far ago was it? Uh-oh. Riddler. It says industrial's done. Do I have to exit in order to fly out? What is that? Concealed room. What concealed room? This is the exit. Where is the exit? Oh my gosh, it's not gonna let us leave. Also, how in the world am I wearing this bat suit now? Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. Please work! Please work! Work! Yes! I'm out of here. See? No! The bat thing is broken! Ah! You can't change costumes? Nuh-uh! You lie! You lie! Oh, thank God. Well, of course it jams up a lot on PS Now. It's the PS3 version. PS3 version jams up just as much as the Wii U. Although, in the Wii U's defense, the game did not jam up until the post-game. It had no problems until the post-game, collecting these Riddler data packs, and that's when the game started to jam up in the Diamond District, in the industrial area, and one other place. Everywhere else it was fine. But like the really dense populated areas with lots of bad guys, like the industrial district and the Diamond District, it jams up. Everywhere else it's fine. If it wasn't snowing like it is, then I don't think there'd be a problem. We can't return to the Batcave. We cannot return to the Batcave? You were joking with me. Thank you. Alfred Wisdom time. Alfred! Alfred! Where are you?
Getting hungry yet, Master Bruce?
Alfred, how are things?
Status quo, sir. Status quo.
Oh, come on, Alfred. Nothing else?
Some of the assassins have access to rather interesting technology. When this is over, you might want to consider...
Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, let's go with Noel Batsuit. There we go. Hi, Casey Batman. How you doing? Whoops. Okay, so we are going to Amusement Mile to finish the final offers data packs. You feel like you would know by now if Gotham Knights is going to get delayed? Not necessarily. It got delayed at the end of January last year. As long as they've been active with their Twitter. Last time they weren't doing anything with their Twitter. Their Twitter went silent for like 4 months. And then, poof. Ow. Uh-oh. Did he see me? No. Look over here, buddy. I've got your buddies. Okay, whatever. You don't care. I guess that's okay then. Isn't one guy on patrol and one guy isn't? Ah! Wait, what? I thought there was a guy on patrol. No citizens on patrol? Oh. Okay, never mind. Nobody does patrols anymore. They just kind of stand there all stationary like... I wonder if somebody's gonna sneak up behind me. Doop 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 doop. Apparently not. No, no leg takedown? I thought there was a leg takedown.
Who's messing with me?
Ah! Come on, man! Move! That was lame. That was bad. Oh well. Swing and a miss. Yeah, I know, Jake, I know. I am the aware. Okay, so we're inside the final offer now. We're looking for data packs. New item. A drone. Very nice. Nice and fancy like. Okay. There's a data pack like right near me? Where? Where? You lie. Where? Oh, I see it. I see it. Yoink. Thank you. Okay, so there's data pack right there. Did Batman have siblings? Not originally. Not until the Grant Morrison days. Scott Snyder. I believe it was Scott Snyder that made Owlman Bruce Wayne's brother. Up until the New 52, Batman did not have any siblings, no. In some Elseworld stories that are non-canon, sometimes. But not that mainstream audiences would know that. It's just kind of like an Elseworlds take, like, what if Batman had siblings? But Batman has a canon brother named Lincoln March in the New 52. I don't know if he's still canon in DC Rebirth or not. But it was a dumb thing to do. Here's a twist. Oh my gosh. This would be dumb. What if the Riddler is the estranged son of Thomas Wayne in the Batman? And that's why he's so teed off. Bruce Wayne was the good son that got handed everything, and the Riddler is a Lincoln March ripoff. Ooh! Hey, if people are so down with the idea of the Waynes being, like, Dons, there you go. That's one way to ruin Batman canon right there. The Riddler can't be his brother. Oh? Why not? Isn't it the same thing as making his parents criminals? I don't know. That'd be so weird, Luke. No, 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 no. I don't know. Why is Riddler so obsessed and angry at Bruce for having a better life than him? We know, of course, in the Joker movie that he turned out not to be related to the Waynes, but could Matt Reeves have been like, what if one of Batman's rogues is related to the Waynes as Bruce Wayne's evil brother? Dun 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 dun. That'd be really stupid, but I wouldn't put it past WB. Nani? I'm gonna grab this. What? Why? It's right there! It's literally right in front of my face, yo! What? Oh, whatever! Whatever! How do you feel when people say that Batman can solo everyone? When Batman can solo everyone? What does that mean? Is solo supposed to mean defeat everybody? Or... I don't know slang for anything past the 90s. I don't like Don Wayne. I prefer Dr. Wayne. Yeah, I know. I was actually surprised to see how many people, like, disagreed with me. I was like, oh, wow. That's weird. People are like, but K-Wing, we've always had the goody two-shoe Waynes. We want the Dons. It's like, no, you don't, because they'll reimagine Bruce Wayne to be that way in the comics. Next time they reboot it, they'll make sure that his dad is a bad guy. And then there were no good people left in Gotham until Batman became, you know, until Bruce Wayne became Batman. I still don't like that. They already did the villainous Wayne stuff. They did it in the Joker movie. They did it in the Telltale. They did it in a few Elseworld stories. It doesn't go well. I don't know. I might even start making theory videos that, what if the Riddler is his evil brother, Lincoln March? We don't hear him called Edward Nigma in the trailer. This is what solo means. Beat. That Batman can solo everyone. So, basically that he can defeat everybody. Okay, alright. How do I feel about him being able to best everybody? I don't know. I mean, it's something that's been in the comics for, like, longer than I've been alive. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm on a raft. Wait, did I do this right? Wait, why am I messing around here? There's no more Riddler thingies here. I gotta go deeper into the boiler deck area, which is this way. Wait, where is the boiler deck? Actually, no. Batman couldn't, like, solo people in the 80s. Maybe after Infinite Crisis. Or Crisis on Infinite Earths, excuse me. I always get the stupid Infinites messed up. I don't really remember what Batman was like after Crisis on Infinite Earths. I know what he was like in the 90s. In the 90s, he was like OP because Batman the Animated Series made him God tier. And then he kept, like, Keaton's movie made him God tier, and then it just kept going and going and going to the point where Chuck Dixon made him God tier. Although Chuck Dixon did cripple Batman. He had his creation Bane break the bat. But the fact that Batman was able to come back from, literally, when they broke his back, they said, and I quote, "You will be paralyzed and you will never walk again." And I remember people writing in and yelling at Chuck Dixon, like, how dare you paralyze Batman like you did, like DC did Batgirl. They were screaming at Chuck Dixon. And it was like, oh my gosh. So back then, we didn't have social media. What you had is you had DC's editorial, like, paper things, and you had a few forum sites online where you could go and, you know, express your dislike of things. Somewhat. But people were not cool with the idea of Batman being paralyzed. So he was only paralyzed for, I believe, I think it was less than 6 months. And then he didn't come back as Batman right away either. Like, he didn't come back. Let's see, I think Nightfall was 1991 or 92. Bruce Wayne became Batman again by 1990. I think the start of 94. I think. I don't remember. In all honesty, after Batman came back, I enjoyed the Prodigal Son story with Dick Grayson and Tim Drake better than when he came back as Batman, because when I was a kid, Nightwing had trauma from Two-Face. Two-Face was his Joker, which is why Two-Face was such a big threat to Chris O'Donnell's Robin, because they were borrowing from that trauma from the comics. Even though Two-Face didn't kill his parents, mind you, Two-Face was still responsible for doing some pretty nasty stuff to Robin, such as shooting him and causing like some mental trauma to him. But he wasn't the parents' killer. Joel Schumacher was scanning over Batman comics and saw like Robin and Two-Face having like, you know, this animosity toward one another, and he was like, well, what if we cut out the mob element and just have Two-Face kill Robin's parents? Just like how Joker killed Batman's parents in the Keaton movies. So that, you know, Batman... Because the reason why they did that is they were trying to have a similar, you know, vibe to Robin and Keaton originally. So they were going to have Robin's parents die by a costumed Batman rogue, the way that Batman's parents died by a costumed Batman rogue. So it was basically, you know, he was created by that. Unfortunately, that did happen, because Chris O'Donnell had Two-Face be his thing. But originally, Robin and Two-Face had this hatred for one another, because Two-Face saw Robin as this character that made Batman completely irresponsible, and he wanted to teach Batman a lesson by taking Robin out of the equation to show Batman that he shouldn't basically adopt these kids and bring them into his war on crime. And, you know, Two-Face was just going to take it to the nth degree and kill the Robin. But, I mean, you know, it was what it was weird. Yay, data pack. Whee! Hopefully they don't do that stuff anymore, but who can say? The writing talent at DC has gone down the drain ever since, I would probably say, Scott Snyder wasn't too bad. After Scott Snyder left, that's when things got weird. But you also have to remember that it's not really DC Comics' fault that weirdness happened. It started going really weird by 2016, because that's when AT&T decided, we're going to make one big massive corporation that is going to rule all the Warner Brothers subsidiaries into one leadership team. And we're going to call this branch Warner Media. And that's when everything got screwed to pooch. DC Comics, Warner Brother Games, WB Pictures, WB Animations. All the weird stuff that's been happening with DC that's made people kind of like, I don't like this direction, and, you know, all this other stuff. You can trace it back to Warner Media's creation in 2016. That's when the beginning was. That's when the death throes began. And I believe, I take back, actually, Dan Didio getting the sack was one of the worst things that could have happened to DC, because they have no leadership anymore. Jason is basically telling them whatever to do. Jason is the CEO of Warner Media. And Jason listens to Twitter. He seemed like he was a Snyder Cut cultist at one point, but he does controversial decision after controversial decision. Like, he appeared to be an angel of light, but he was an angel of darkness. Darkness! Dun, 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 dun. That's a good analogy. I need to use that in a video. That makes perfect sense. I need to write that down. Mental note. Angel of darkness, angel of light. That's a good analogy. Okay, let's find the remainder data packs. Data packs. Blah. Blah. The writer of Batman 89 comics confirmed that the Schumacher films are its own Earth. Earth 97 as opposed to being set on Earth 89. Well, yeah, he screwed up the whole Batman 89 books. I don't like talking about them. Batman 89 books started out strong and then they whimpered out. What I'm going to basically do with the Batman 89 story is once it finishes, which I believe it's finishing this month. There's only 5 or 6 issues for the miniseries. What I'm going to do is, just like in the old days, instead of doing lore by, you know, comic issue, we're just going to talk about the entire story as like one big video. And just give people a basic synopsis of what it was. Because I don't want to do it issue by issue, because I didn't enjoy reading it after issue 2. Just, it was so predictable, and it was just kind of like, so this is a reflection of our times in 2021 with author inserts and all this other stuff. And also Keaton is a wimp now. Okay. Yay! The more I kept reading the 89 Batman books, I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to turn Keaton into a simp in the Flash movie. They're going to make him like this grumpy old man that's not the cool Batman Beyond grumpy old man. He's just this grumpy old guy who's just like bat simp. If they don't have him drooling over Batgirl, I'm going to be honestly surprised. I don't know where your hat is, honey. There is a hat, honey, inside of the hamper that's upstairs. Or not the hamper. What do you call the laundry? The clean laundry buckets. Whatever. Basket. I didn't know it was called a laundry basket. The gray wool hat is upstairs. I know, it's like 40 degrees upstairs. That's why I bought you tons of blankets, though. Because the heat...
You mean you got one blanket?
No, it's not one blanket.
I only got one more blanket.
No, there are other blankets on the bed, though.
There are other blankets in the closet, but you say they smell like soap.
They do smell like soap. I wasn't wrong.
This is why we need 2 houses. Then I'll have all the soap blankets in my house. You can have all the non-warm air in your house.
Yes, I heard that AT&T is selling CW from Warner Media, and people are freaking out. But, I mean, they're correct. I mean, when I heard about the Discovery buyout, Discovery said they were going to be trimming the fat. And that's why people were freaking out over the whole Warner Brother Games acquisition, because Discovery at one point was going to dump... they were going to sell off parts of Warner Brothers Games. Now they're just going to sell off pieces of the CW. Which, I mean, makes sense, because... Have you seen how badly the ratings are for the CW shows? Batwoman is averaging 155,000 viewers per episode, plus they're only averaging less than 20 to 30,000 people on their, like, digital service, like their CW app. No one is watching the show. Flash's viewership is down. Every show is doing terribly except for Superman. Yeah, The Flash did get lame. The Flash is boring to watch. Batwoman is laughable to watch. Like, you watch Batwoman if you're drunk. Because then it's more fun. I don't drink, but that's what a friend told me. He says, I have a good time watching Batwoman when I've had, like, a keg. He says it's great. Because it's so bad, it's good. Hiccup. Supergirl was a train wreck in her last couple years. It was... Actually, I liked Supergirl when it was on CBS. Once they got on the CW, that's when it got really weird. Sure, we got Superman brought onto this, you know, for season 2, but... I don't know. Supergirl became like this pretentious jerk. Whereas before, she was just kind of like... I don't know. She was tired of being in her cousin's shadow, but then it became, you know, I'm more super than you are. It just wasn't fun to watch. So, yeah, I mean, The problem is, it's not the actors or the director's fault, it's the writer's fault. The writers are really bad. Like, I have a video coming up this weekend. People really want to know my thoughts on Gotham Knights show. I think it's going to be terrible because it's the Batwoman writers. If you could have told me that there's going to be a Gotham Knights show and the people behind the Superman show are doing it, oh my gosh, would I be hyped over the moon for that. But no, it's the Batwoman writers. It's going to be a wreck right off the gate. Because they can't write. They can't write Bat Family characters at all. Really, really, really bad at what they do. That was one of the dumbest things that Warner Media could have done. I mean, it would even have been better if they gave The Flash the rights to the Gotham Knights show. They don't know how to write. And there's some of the biggest clowns on Twitter. If you follow, like, the Batwoman writers people, those people are like... Oh my gosh, I can't talk about them without swearing. They are... I guess clown is about as deep as I can go on this channel. They're insane! They're deranged lunatics. Not nice people. As Mr. Rogers would say, they're bad peeps. Or bad peoples. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And they're being handed the keys to, you know, a Robin show? I mean... I don't know. It's gonna be bad. That's why you can always follow. If ever you're worried about, like, how a movie or a show is gonna go, check out the people who are writing it, and then that's the trick. That's how you find out what's what. Find out the people who are writing it, what their beliefs are, what their track record is, how their last movie performed, and then you'll know if something is going to suck or not, because they're a creature of habit that's not going to change who they are. A zebra doesn't change its spots or stripes. So, I mean, they don't take to criticism, they don't correct their mistakes, they don't improve. It's the same thing all the time. It's like beating a dead horse. So, I mean... yeah, I found it funny. I'll tell you what, when I was writing my video, which I've already filmed it, I just haven't released it yet. I haven't felt like releasing it. It's a little... I'm gonna get people saying, like, some pretty nasty things about me. But, like, in the video that I researched, a lot of publications that were talking about the Gotham Knights show, a lot of them didn't say that the Batwoman writers were attached to it. IGN and one other publication were the ones to, like, boldly claim that it was the Batwoman writers that were doing it. And sure enough, you know, after research, it's true. It is them. Because most likely Batwoman is getting canceled after the last 13 episodes for their current season. Which makes sense. Nobody's watching that show. Warner Brothers is bleeding money. Discovery is going to basically... Right now, what's happening is Discovery is looking over the books as they, you know, finalize the buyout, and they're not liking what they're seeing, so they're gonna, as business terms go, trim the fat. They're just gonna keep getting rid of parts of the business that don't work. A lot of CW will probably go to HBO Max, which, you know, HBO Max is in good standing for Discovery, but a lot of their other stuff will get canceled. I wouldn't be surprised if Batwoman is the first thing that Discovery kills. Like, just outright. There's no saving that show. There's nothing you could do. You could bring Bruce Wayne in now. You'd maybe average 250,000 viewers an episode. In order for a show to continue, even on the CW, you have to be averaging at least 350K to, like, 370 or 400,000 viewers per episode. And even then, you're probably going to get canceled after 3 seasons. That's still terrible numbers. They've just lowered their standard. And I love how people were like, well, that's because the pandemic, people aren't watching. It's like, no, people stopped watching during the pandemic before. Because they were actually home. They saw the show and they were like, oh my gosh, this sucks. I'm not watching this. What else is on? You would think because people were home that the show's ratings would improve. They worsened. So the worst thing that happened to Batwoman was the pandemic, because people actually saw how bad it was. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so savage. If the pandemic had never happened and there was no zombie virus, I would say that the show would probably still average about, like, maybe 275 to 300,000 in the demo. But once people actually saw the show, week after week, just blip. It's true. You can hate the messenger, but you can't. The data's right there. It's true. If there are people triggered by it, I mean, data doesn't lie. It's true. They continue to plummet in the ratings, and everybody was home. Everybody was home when the new Batwoman took over. Nobody watched it. They didn't care. Black Lightning was a good show, and they canceled it. I don't know what to tell you. So it doesn't make... it's not surprising to me when I read that, you know, basically they're gutting the CW. It makes sense from a business perspective. It's underperforming. It's, you know, bleeding money. Discovery is, you know... They're not going to like that. I still think that part of... Well, no, I don't think Warner Games is in trouble anymore because they have so many announcements. Multiverses looks like it can make a lot of money for Discovery. Based on, you know, what type of game it is, the net code, the type of characters, the DLC they can put in it, the fact that they can, you know, milk, like, Warner Brothers brands. Like Bugs Bunny and Ben 10 and all this different stuff. That was a very smart move by WB Games as a whole to do something like that, because it's not just like when Discovery looks over the books and, you know, sees that, oh, there are 2 Batman games coming out this year, which they like Batman. The new CEO, David, has said Batman by name numerous times. Like, he's a big fan of Batman. He sees that as a very important brand for Warner Brothers. So, I mean, the Batman and the year of Batman, like Affleck and Keaton and Pattinson all being in one year, that's going to be a big thing for Discovery. And they're going to try to, you know, milk. Except Affleck is probably not going to come back. Although, in Affleck's case, it's actually pretty easy to get him to return. He doesn't like working with anybody other than Zack Snyder. In fact, did you know he actually did not receive any pay for the Snyder Cut, like, additional scenes? He and Jared Leto did it as a favor to Zack Snyder. They showed up. They never would have done that for Warner Brothers executives. They don't respect the Warner Brothers executives. They respect Zack Snyder. So if Discovery was able to give Zack a bunch of money after he finishes his project, say around 2024, 2023, maybe 2025 if people are still interested, Discovery could probably have an exclusive Justice League series featuring the Snyder Cut characters on HBO Max. And Ben Affleck probably would return to the role. As a favor to Zack. Like, if Zack does it, he'll do it. If Zack doesn't do it, he won't do it. Which he's shown. He says he's done with IP stuff, but he's just basically telling Warner Brothers, I don't want to work with you because, one, you messed me up real bad with the Joss Whedon Justice League, and you canceled my movie because you said it was too dark, and then he sees the trailers for the Batman movie, and it's like, what is this about? You said my film is too dark. What is this? What's your excuse? Their excuse is they just don't like Ben Affleck. That's their excuse. They wanted a younger Batman in the role. They didn't want to go with Ben Affleck's script. They wanted to go with Matt Reeves' version of the Batman. That's all it was. He was too old to play Batman. That's the only reason they were prejudiced against him. Sucks, but that's reality. I mean, all clues point to that. All Riddle stuff points to that. Elementary. How many of these things are left? How do I get there? Okay. Gotta make my way back. Back. In fact, I'm compiling another video that I'm doing this month for you guys because, for fun, I've gone through and I've read all the different interviews about Ben Affleck's Batman movie that he talked about and the different stars attached to the movie talked about for, like, the past, since he started, like, doing principal like test photography with Deathstroke. Like the Deathstroke actor, Ben Affleck, Jeremy Irons, Jeff Johns, all these different people talked about different parts of the plot. So I'm putting together a video with a basic synopsis of what the entirety of the film was going to go, because the public cannot see the entire script. They have not released the entire script on the internet, which is weird because usually canceled films, like after 5-6 years, they end up on the internet and you can read the script. They still haven't released Ben Affleck's script on the internet. There's only bits and pieces of it that exist thanks to all the different interviews by Jeremy Irons, Ben Affleck, the Deathstroke actor, J.K. Simmons, and I'm trying to remember the other name of the person. Jeff Johns and one other guy. That one Batman executive, I can never remember his name, but he's been attached to Batman projects ever since Batman Under the Red Hood animated movie. He loved the script. Kevin Smith loved the script. So, yeah, I'm making a Batman video talking about Ben Affleck's Batman movie, and I should have it ready before February. Estimated runtime would be about 30 minutes. That's how much info I've been able to collect. If you do a runtime, and you know how I talk in circles sometimes. So that video is going to be fun. But yeah, all signs point to them canceling Ben Affleck's Batman movie just because they didn't like him. Because I would say Matt Reeves' movie is a lot darker than Ben Affleck's movie. Darker than killing Alfred and killing Commissioner Gordon. Because basically they're doing the long Halloween holiday killer, whereas Ben Affleck's Batman was going to basically be like an Arkham Asylum Batman video game. A lot of the movie was going to take place in just 1 or 2 locations. So it was going to be a Batman movie that was going to be a noir detective film, shot on a budget, with pretty much the entire film almost taking place in Arkham Asylum, Wayne Manor, and like a few major key rooftop scenes. But for the most part, it was going to be like they were going to limit their budget to where they were going to be filming because, you know, they were doing a lot of stuff with Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder had plans for 2 Justice League films. Ben Affleck and Jeff Johns, when they did the script, and the script was a banger, as kids would say, they came up with an idea of basically making it a film that would be very cost effective, very time effective. Like, it wouldn't be like very time consuming to do, and it would be like a shorter like film set because it would be like limited locations. It's actually pretty brilliant. It would have saved Warner Brothers money, and they still said no. That to me is baffling when literally AT&T is in debt to billions of dollars in debt. They could have made at least probably 780 to maybe 900 million on Ben Affleck's Batman movie when they would have shot it for under 100 million. It doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I'm saying, like, Warner Media, they have no idea what they were doing. If Ben Affleck was Batman immediately after, what's his name, Bale, then they would have not had Warner Media. They would have had, like, traditional Warner Brothers people running Warner Brothers Pictures with DC acting as a consultant. And then what would have happened was probably we would have gotten Ben Affleck's Batman thing as well as a new Batman video game. We wouldn't have had as many canceled Batman projects. Warner Media is dumb. They don't know what they're doing. Warner Media feels like the rich kid who inherits everything from his really successful dad and then has no idea how to run the company, so they run it into the ground. That's what Warner Media feels like. Like, somebody who comes into wealth but doesn't know how to keep the business going. That's the best way of explaining that, I guess. Am I going the right way now? Yes. Okay, so we need to leave here. Go under here. But, I mean, if you guys want me to do videos on these subjects, I can. I don't mind. My thoughts on the Gotham Knights video is like... I think it's like a 12-minute video. It's not even really a rant. It's just telling why the show's gonna suck. It's not subjective. It's just based on, you know, the actual work that the Batwoman writers have done is just all the evidence I need that the show is gonna be terrible. Because if you don't change your writing stripes, you're gonna deliver a garbage product again. You have to, you know, when you go from project to project, you have to improve. You have to change. Otherwise, well, you're gonna release something that people don't want. And then you're back at square one again. Thoughts on the Titan show? Ugh. That's a mess. I used to do reviews on Titans episodes. I got tired of doing it. This season started out really good, and then it floundered. Like, they tried really, really hard to make it good, and then it just got really bad. Like, I was rooting for them at one point, and then I was just hoping they didn't get renewed. At one point. That's how much I changed. I started out like, oh my gosh, Nightwing is quipping in the first episode. This is amazing. To like, oh please don't renew this train wreck. Don't do it. And of course they renewed it. My heart sank when they said they renewed the show. During a DC fandom event where, you know, Nightwing himself said they renewed the show. I was like, no. Why? Why did you do this? Why? How in the world am I supposed to get over there? How do I get there? I'm here. Wait, where am I? Where the heck am I? Where am I on this map? I am here. Right? Yeah. I need to go here. How do I get from here? All these doors are shut. Is there another entrance that I don't know about? This doesn't make any sense. I thought I was going to have a hard time with the other one, but I'm having a difficult time with this one. I can't get out of here. I can't use... Can I use this? Okay, there we go. Use the remote back claw. Alright, thank you. Alright, where in the world is this thing? It's saying... So this is Penguin's room. This is where Pangy is. I can't go here. Wait. Why can I go in Penguin's office now? I'm so confused. How am I able to go inside your office? You know what? I don't care. But yeah, like I said, in 2022, I was going to have more topics for you guys, Batman-wise, to talk about in my videos. And I do. So that's going to be fun. I'm probably going to do... I don't know when I'm going to release the Batwoman... Or not the Batwoman. The video talking about Gotham Knights show. Just... I'm probably going to release a video before that because... it's going to attract a lot of weirdos off Twitter because I use different titles and thumbnails now on the O1 channel that have proven to be successful because, I mean, everybody uses clickbait thumbs and things now. I don't do that on my Let's Play channel because Let's Play channel doesn't really make revenue anyway. It's all memberships and super chats and other things. So I just make my cool thumbnails and whatever people are able to come by and whatever's cool. But the O1 channel, in order to keep that channel alive, I have to debase myself to using clickbait titles and thumbnails. Basically drama channel like bait, even though my videos aren't about drama channel bait, which is funny because if you actually listen to my stuff, there was a couple haters that came on those videos saying some pretty bizarre things. But if you listen to me speak in those videos, I don't act like a drama channel. I'm presenting the news, and I'm keeping my opinion pretty limited. Just, like, presenting it, like, talking about what the facts of the situation are, the people attached to things, blah, 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 blah. And maybe I spend about, like, 2 minutes with opinion, and then I go back to just talking more factual or whatever. So it's very different than drama channels that just, like, you know, how can you do this, and how can blah, 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 blah. You know, and then they start attacking other people and things like that. So I don't do that. So I can't really see myself as like one of those channels. And I'll probably never be as successful as those channels, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm happy just averaging like, I don't know, 5 or 10, maybe 20,000 views a video over on the O1 channel is fine. Especially when I'm not really going out of my way to make like amazing gameplay anymore either. I'm just kind of standing in the rain. You know, I'm doing garbage like this, and I'm talking for 10 minutes, and then I upload it as a video. It's like, hey, so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. This is what's happening, blah, 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 blah. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, next topic, next time. So, I mean, occasionally I'll run around as Batman in the Arkham games, but for the most part, I'm just literally in between streams recording videos like that. Because if you didn't know this, I'm not suggesting you guys watch drama channels on the left or the right, because it's toxic. But what they do is, I don't know how they get away with this. They go to a website, like a trade, right? A trade site, like a publication, and they leave their page, like the picture, on another person's website that they don't own the rights to, and then they somehow make money off another person's website. Now, I know that's got to be illegal, because, I mean, wouldn't that fall under plagiarism or something like that, when these, like, the righties and the lefties do this kind of stuff? Because that's someone else's work that I know you're talking about it in your own words, but literally the person's work that they wrote is right there on the screen. And these videos get hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm just like, if I was a media person, I would be really annoyed by that, because that's my works. Those are my words. It's one thing if they want to, like, you know, take a picture and say, this publication said this, but they literally had the whole article, and they read the article. And then, I don't know how they get away with it, honestly. I don't even post articles or, like, other people's work. I paraphrase things in my own words and, you know, do that. I don't actually go to somebody's website and, like, read what they said and then basically... You know what it's kind of like? Back in the day on YouTube, there was this thing called video responses. It feels like these drama channels that they're making video responses to written works, and I don't know how they get away with it. Because eventually YouTube got rid of the video response system, which actually, I hate them for that, because all my videos were linked together. Like, I used the video response system back in the day to link all my videos together. Somebody would finish watching a video, then they would go to the next one. It was super easy to find my content. And then YouTube got rid of it, and it was like, ugh! That really, we lost like 2 million views a day or a month when they did that. I was averaging about 7 million views a month back during the video response days, because people could easily find my stuff. You'd be surprised how many people don't click playlists. Data proves that. I'm lost. I'm stuck, and I don't know how to get out of here. Why? Let me out! The internet works in ridiculous ways. Yeah, I know, right? I agree, Titans needs new writers, but it should have been about Batfleck's Robin plus set in the DCU. Ah, I agree. Did you know that Brenton thought that he was trying out to be Ben Affleck's Robin? And then when they told him he wasn't trying out for that role, he almost opted out of the thing. But then he decided against it because they said, oh, you're going to be the star of the show. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in here. How do I get out? Let me out! I'm afraid of small spaces! Get me out of here! Get me out! Seriously! This is freaking me out, man. Oh, thank God. Yes, I'm claustrophobic. I don't know if people actually know that about me, but I am claustrophobic. I have a problem with heights, and I have a problem with tight spaces. I don't like that. I don't like spiders. I don't like heights. And I don't like tight spaces. It really makes me anxious. Like, I freak out. I have to have high ceilings, and I have to, like, have space to move around. I don't like when I feel like things are closing in on me. The office that we have in this house is it's kind of a big office, but like it's got so much stuff in there that I can't breathe when I go in there because it's not. I used that office when we first moved here, but I turned the living room into our office because there's so much space here. I can breathe. Like I can stretch my hands out, and like I can't reach the walls, and the ceilings above me are at least like I'm 6'4" or 6'3", so the ceilings have to be like 12 feet, something like that. So I feel very comfortable here. I know I've taken Amber's living room, but it's like, when we lived in Boston, my office had so much space. Like, I was, you know, I loved that office. That was my favorite office. Every office that we've had since, I've had a lot of problems with feeling like I'm like in a small, almost like janitor closet. It drives me crazy. I don't like it. So, yeah. I'm hoping when we go to Chicago that we'll actually have space. I don't know if we will, but that's my hope, because I don't like small spaces. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Yep. So if there was a supervillain out there, they could probably take care of me and make me freak out by putting me inside a safe or something like that. I'd be done. Be like, I can't do that. How on earth am I supposed to get that? How about that? How do you get... What? No! Oh! Oh, wait. I think I can do that. Yes! Booyah! Hey, Zion. Welcome to the hero class. Thank you very much. Yeah, but if you guys have any, like, particular news topics you'd like to hear about, let me know. I know a bunch of stuff that I don't make videos on. There's a publication that is, like, basically fighting all the rumors about Henry Cavill not showing up as Superman by saying that he's currently in talks. I was going to make a video on it, but, like, I don't know the legitimacy of, like, that website. They have, like, somewhat of a decent, like, track record for scoops in the UK, but I don't, you know, they aren't always right, but they were right about the Snyder Cut being filmed. So, I mean, that's why some people that are actually paying attention to them, but, you know, Grace isn't going to. Also, Grace, if you didn't know this, that scooper actually stole the scoop from another scooper. The name of the scooper is My Time to Shine, and she was the one who announced all that stuff because she knows somebody who's working on the VFX. Is that how you say it? VFX? The VFX for the, what do you call it? Flash movie. Like, she knows somebody who is working on that. And she said a bunch of stuff. And then Grace, like, I think it was like 6 hours after My Time to Shine tweeted a bunch of stuff. Which, My Time to Shine, if you don't know who that is a industry leaker who was 94% correct on everything in No Way Home. 6 months before it came out. So that's why people are kind of like, oh, this leaker is actually kind of legitimate when it comes to certain things. Now, no leaker is absolute. No scooper is ever absolute. But the track record of this lady with No Way Home is scary accurate. Like, 94% everything that they said happened before the movie came out, 6 months before. That's how dead on it was. That's crazy. So it was, yeah. So anyway, this same scooper, the day of, I think it was New Year's Day, was the one that broke the internet with that stuff. But then Grace, I mean, technically she never said that she was the one that was running with the rumors. She said she heard it, but I'm pretty sure she heard it from, you know, that one leaker. And that leaker has actually been updating things since then, so we'll see what happens. I still think it's a possibility that we could see Cavill again. But one of the things that I'm making a video on, because I think it's stupid, is basically they're bringing back the people who were in Man of Steel. Like Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. They're reshooting the scene where, you know, Clark Kent escaped. Or not Clark, Kal-El escaped Krypton before it blew up. Instead of Clark's pod succeeding, what they're going to do, supposedly, because they're bringing back these Man of Steel people, is they are going to have Kal-El's ship be destroyed by Zod, and Kara, in this universe, is going to be the sole survivor of Krypton. Which is going to make people really angry. But you can look up that the Man of Steel Kryptonians that battled Henry Cavill in Man of Steel are coming back for the Flash movie. And people are kind of wondering why they're coming back. Are they doing the Phantom Zone thing? The rumor is they're reshooting some elements of Man of Steel and then putting Supergirl in place of Henry Cavill. Which would be bad. I think the internet would have, like, a heart attack. Because nobody would want this. But unfortunately, those actors were leaked in work. They're supposed to be a secret, but, you know, they haven't been doing a lot of movies lately, so they were like, oh yeah, we're coming back to the Flash movie, and people are like, wait, aren't your characters technically dead or in the Phantom Zone or something like that? Or maybe they're coming back to get revenge for Zod being killed by Kal-El. It's like, nope, they're basically reshooting parts of Man of Steel and replacing Henry Cavill with that Supergirl. But here's the interesting thing. The Rock has been in deep communication with Henry Cavill, along with Henry Cavill's agent, who is The Rock's ex-wife. And the Superman that he still wants to battle in Black Adam, or Black Adam 2, is Henry Cavill. Also, a bunch of really big Hollywood directors have come out in favor of doing a Man of Steel movie or a Superman movie. They don't even say Man of Steel. They say a Superman vehicle featuring Henry Cavill as Superman. Because their argument is the multiverse. And we know that the current guy, who's in charge of Warner Media, wants to go a different direction with Superman films and basically recast two different Supermen as, you know, people of color. But now we have 3 different Hollywood directors. One of them is actually the former Daredevil guy who did the Daredevil Netflix series. He wants to make a Superman movie starring Henry Cavill. Then you have, like, 2 others that this week alone mentioned that they want to make a Superman movie about Henry Cavill. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard what Henry Cavill's idea for a Superman movie is, but it's actually pretty cool. He wants to do a Brainiac movie, and he wants to have Supergirl in his movie. Because the storyline that he's talking about is one where Superman couldn't take down Brainiac by himself. He needed some help. And Kara, his cousin, you know, came and helped out. And they were able to defeat Brainiac. Which is, it's a real comic. It was also adapted into a animated movie that is still pretty well known by people. I believe it's called Superman Unbound, where Superman and Supergirl defeat Brainiac in the movie. But yeah, so I mean, basically Warner Media is trying to get rid of Henry Cavill, but The Rock wants him for Black Adam 2. 3 different Hollywood producers want to basically get permission from Warner Brothers to make Superman movies starring Henry Cavill. So, I mean, yeah. But what I would do, honestly, I would just stall until May when Discovery comes in and basically bloodbaths everybody, and then start making your plans. Because Warner Media is not going to greenlight anything. Now they're in trouble because the CW is being chopped up. So, yeah. It's going to be an interesting year this year. I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. I think people are going to be in for some major shocks. And how they're going to turn against the CEO of Discovery is they're going to say, well, look at his voting record. They're going to bring politics into it. They're going to be like, look at who he voted for in 2016. Look who he contributes to. Or his contributions. Except he, you know, literally gives donations to both parties. But most actually companies do that. If you really look at the stuff, like a lot of Hollywood, even though they say they don't, they actually support both candidates, both parties, because the two-party system is corrupt. But you didn't hear that from me. That's as far as I'll get into it. I'm like the question. I'm like the dude with the no face. I don't trust any government, personally. They're all hiding something. That's just me. Let's see. So we can go to Burnley. Boo. I know where that is. That's the Royal Hotel. I don't want to do that. Oh, wait. Is the Diamond District the Royal Hotel? Which one's the Royal Hotel? What is that? 9 out of 14. Oh! That's the police station. Because the Diamond District and the Pioneers Bridge, that'll take all day tomorrow. Or not all day, you know what I mean. That'll take... I think we can do the police station. I think we can. So we're going to do the police station. And then that'll do it for tonight. But yeah, I would really watch what's going to happen in May. No, I'm not doing the Royal Hotel tonight. No. No. I was actually scared to do one video, though. I was really scared to make one video that I'm not going to yet because I think it'll get my channel terminated. On Instagram, 2 weeks ago, there was this guy who works on the Flash film. He's like a, I don't know what they call it. Not a stunt double. He's like a coordinator for something. And he had a picture of... They didn't show Henry Cavill's face. But it had a picture of Batman, like Ben Affleck's Batman, possibly his stunt double, and they had Superman's boots. Wasn't Supergirl, because Supergirl has blue. The red boots of Superman was in a picture on Instagram on the Flash set. And then the dude's account got ripped. And very few people have made videos on this because I think they don't want to get their accounts, like, sued by Warner Brothers or something. But there are still some brave people on Twitter that are talking about it, but they're not posting the Instagram picture anymore. It very well may not be Henry Cavill, but at least they're hinting at that Superman would be... Because Grace is saying, which she's the only one saying this, that Superman would appear on television. Even the leaker who did Superman or whatever, they said that, you know, Henry Cavill, this would be his last role or whatever. And that he would show up in the movie, but he has like basically like a cameo. It's not like a very big role. Which would make sense because you guys know what happens in Flashpoint. Flashpoint, Barry goes back in time. The world where he was gets erased. But what I love about the Flashpoint movie, the first one, I'll get to your super chat in a minute. What's great about the Flashpoint animated movie is it starts in the pre-52 Justice League animated universe. You got Kevin Conroy, you've got George Newbern, you have Hal Jordan, and I believe Hal Jordan was played by Nathan Fillion in that. And you have some other people in it that were like really big names, like in DC animated format. And then, of course, the Flash goes back in time and saves his mom and creates a paradox. And basically wipes out the other universe. So I'm still a very firm believer that what is going to happen to Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck's Batman is that they're just going to get wiped from existence because they're going to create a branched reality where the movie's going to start out with the traditional Justice League minus Cyborg. Maybe they'll hint at Cyborg is doing something somewhere. I don't know. But I still believe that Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, and Ezra Miller are all going to appear like in some type of Justice League related scene at the beginning of the Flash movie. In fact, you can even see that Batman is in the Flash's city during the day on his motorcycle. That's not filmed at night. And he's doing something out in the day. The shots that they have of Superman's boots with Batman, Ben Affleck's stunt double, is during the day. Now, I know they could probably just recolor it and make it night, but the fact that it looked like it was happening during the day, that makes me think they're chasing, like, some type of, like, villain or something, just like at the beginning of the Flashpoint animated thing and the Flashpoint comic, where the Justice League is working together and then Barry screws everything up because he just can't let go of the fact that, you know, I have to save my parents or save my mom or whatever, and I'm just going to wipe everybody out from existence without even knowing it. Who's the villain now, Flash? So that's what I see happening. But I really believe that what Grace is saying about the television Superman is wrong. But I also agree with the other leaker that them bringing in the Man of Steel actors again, minus Zod. I don't believe Zod's coming back. But, like, his underlings. And redoing the Krypton scene from Man of Steel, like, almost redoing Zack Snyder's thing. And having Clark Kent in one universe, or Kal-El, die. And Supergirl survives as the only, you know, sole survivor of Krypton. I think that's going to make people really hate Warner Brothers. Like, people are mad at Warner Brothers right now for basically creating a female trinity, like sidelining Keaton and doing Supergirl and Gal Gadot, which I don't think people would have a problem if Gal Gadot became the leader of the Justice League. I think that's where Zack Snyder was leading, like with Justice League, because Batman was kind of like getting a more diminished role when basically he listened to what Diana said, because he was like, you know, he showed the table where the Justice League was sitting, and then Diana was the one that interjected in room for more, and he listened to her, and he's like, oh yeah, room for more. So he was taking Diana's cue. He wasn't, like, set in his ways, like, oh, okay, you know, no, we have enough members. He's like, yeah, well, Wonder Woman wants more people, so I guess that's a good idea. You know, he was following her example. And I really think that as the movies were going to go on, not only would you have seen, like, a Wonder Bat thing between him and Diana, but I think Diana would have actually had a leadership role as the leader of the Justice League. I don't even think Superman or Ben Affleck would have been the leader of the Justice League had they done a second one. I think it would have been Wonder Woman. But anyway, people are really irked by the idea of, like, the DC Trinity and stuff like that being all female and, like, basically the Justice League wiping out all the other Justice Leagues. But I think people would be more upset is if they redid parts of Man of Steel and then just completely, in this reality, got rid of Henry Cavill's Superman, and that's how they explain how he's not there. He died as a baby. I think that would make Henry Cavill fans, Man of Steel fans, DCEU fans, and just, like, you know, Snyder Cut people go insane. I think that, like, people haven't seen the amount of outrage that would happen if they do that. Which would prove that they hate Henry Cavill's Superman. Like the current guard. Discovery likes him. Discovery knows all about, you know, the trends and the actual results of how well the Snyder Cut did on HBO Max, like, worldwide, and the DVD and Blu-ray sales, all that stuff. They've been tracking all that stuff. They knew about how badly the CW was performing and all this other stuff. They're going over the books right now, which is important. They need to do that. You don't want to, before you buy a company and take over it, you need to know what you're doing, right? You need to know what works, what doesn't work, where they're losing money, all this stuff. That's what a good company does when they take over. So, I mean, they're not doing anything wrong by that. But I know that Twitter is going to go after them when they cancel shows like Batwoman and they start, like, saying the final seasons of certain CW shows based on the type of people that are in those shows. But, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting year. Like, the next couple years is going to be a very interesting time to be a DC fan. Because either it's going to go really well with this new direction of super Flash film stuff, or it's going to blow up in everybody's face, and Discovery is going to have a lot to clean up the next couple years. I'll take that super chat now. Despite what the showrunner said before it aired, I had a feeling Krypton was going to be in the DCEU. At a alt timeline prior to Man of Steel, Michael Shannon Zod would be the son of Krypton Zod. Did I read that right? Despite what the showrunner said before it aired, I had a feeling Krypton... Oh, Krypton as in the Krypton show on Sci-Fi? How old am I? Old. I've been around a long time. I'm old school YouTube. I've been on YouTube longer than PewDiePie. So, and I'm much older than him too. By a lot. I'm just ridiculously good looking, that's all. For now. But time catches up with everybody. So, give me a couple more years. I'll start looking like the Crypt Keeper. Probably. Alright, so we have some data packs here, some data packs here, some data packs here. Where else? Did I miss some? No! Actually good. So that's a prison. This is clear. This is clear. This is clear. This is not. Cool. What do I think the 4th season of Titans will be about? I have no idea. The series ends with them going on a trip. Dove is traveling the world to get over Hank. Hank is in the spiritual world with his brother, the original Dove. Rachel stays on the team. Wait, does Rachel stay on the team, or did she not go with them? Donna Troy doesn't go with them. Jason doesn't go with them. Let's see. Who's all on the bus? Oh, Blackfire leaves. Donna and Blackfire are the ones. Rachel goes on the bus. So on the bus is Dick Grayson, Corey, Connor, Beast Boy, Raven, Crypto. Was there any other characters? No. Dove is gone, Donna is gone, and Blackfire's gone. And maybe there was one more. Jason's gone. Rachel stayed? I thought Rachel went too. Rachel stayed behind? Wow, I didn't remember that. Okay, well, I mean, if she stayed behind, she stayed behind. I've only watched the season once because the Purple Rain episode made me cringe. I thought it was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. It was CW groan-worthy of, like, one of the dumbest ways to do a Lazarus Pit thing. I was dumbfounded when I watched that. I was like, you can't be serious. So, Prince's Purple Rain is going to heal everyone in Gotham. No stakes. No stakes for Jonathan Crane. You're being for reals right now. Okay. Out of service. Why are you out of service? Why are you out of service? Alright, we need to go up. Anyways, you want to find Enigma? I know where Enigma is. I know where Edward is. I'm just getting all the data packs. We've gotten all the data packs everywhere else. We need to get the data packs here. Protect and serve. Final offer. I'm gonna say we've been here for an hour and 45 minutes. GCPD. Yeah, but just so everybody knows, until more brave people start, like, outside of Twitter talking about that Instagram picture that people say is fake, I'm not going to make a video dedicated to that because I think that Warner Brothers would definitely delete my channel. And I'm not dumb enough to do that, so not doing that. They can go through and they can listen to, like, one section of this video if they want to sit through a 2.5-hour video. Go for it. But I'm not literally making a clickbait video saying, Henry Cavill's in The Flash. I'm not doing that. Because you don't see his face. Most likely it's his Superman, but how do you know they're not doing the Shazam thing again where they just have an actor wearing Superman's clothes and they don't show his face? Like, if they were really evil, you know what they could do? I'm not trying to give them ideas because the Flash is already in post-production. You get the Justice League standing around with Barry, and then they've just finished a mission together. You don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. It was something Justice League related. You see Superman's boots and cape. You don't see his head. You see Ben Affleck standing there, Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot, and Superman's back is to the audience. So you see Superman's cape, and you see Superman in the flesh, but you don't see Henry Cavill, like, hanging out and joking with everybody else. They all say their goodbyes, you know, mission well done, and Barry just, he can't stop thinking about Ben Affleck's words about, like, you know, well, you can't change, you can't go back in time, Barry, or something like that. And then Barry, of course, goes back in time, and everybody gets erased. So that would be terrible because people would hate that, because that's what people always bring up when they talk about the Shazam movie, is how dumb it was that Henry Cavill was supposed to do a cameo, and he didn't want to do it because pay issues and other things. And they had his stunt double or somebody else, like, you know, walk in with the suit and they didn't show his head. If they did that again, woo, that would be, like, real bad. Even if it was tastefully done, like, hey, look, Superman wasn't on the TV after all. I still think that would be, like, really mean to do that. But at the same time, you know, Warner Brothers just doesn't want to work with them. Current Warner Brothers. Current Warner Brothers is about to go bye-bye, though. They're like a lame duck president. They have a couple months left to do whatever it is they're going to do at DC Comics and Warner Brothers and Warner Brother Games. And then they're going to have new management. It's not a merger. It's going to be a mass firing squad. Bye-bye. A lot of people are going to lose their job, which will be sad. Some people would be sad. I don't know where I sit on the fence of that. I don't know. My friend who was a industry insider, he lost his job at WB. And that was when talks began about the buyout. His department started to shrink, and then he lost his job. And he was at Warner Brothers for about 15 years. Survived the AT&T years and the Time Warner years. And because of the Discovery thing, his department got downsized. And he was gone. Along with a lot of people in his department. In fact, other departments got the axe too. Slowly but surely, more and more people were losing their jobs. But it's just a merger, right? No. No, it's not. It's the beginning of a new guard. New peeps. I was actually trying to explain this to people on Twitter a while ago. Or a few fans. I wouldn't say... I don't talk to Twitter people. I was explaining to fans what a buyout is compared to a merger. A merger is when two armies meet up and they join forces. A buyout is when an army conquers another nation and basically takes control of it. And they run it. And they don't really keep the old people in power unless it's like the king or something like that. But eventually they replace the king with their own leadership. Usually. But it also depends on the type of, you know, seizure it was. Like what, if it was like a peaceful takeover or if it was like an all-out like business war. The chopping up of the CW, supposedly, is not really a nice, fun, happy thing. So, how in the world do I get out of this room when the door's sealed? I need to get to the other side where the data packs are! Let me out! I'm starting to feel like I'm in a closed space again. I don't like it! I don't like it! Let me out! I've been stuck in here a while. I don't like this. Oh, there it is. How do I get in there? Get me back in there! I came in here. I was in that vent. Get me back inside that vent, please. I think I have to go... No, that's wrong. This is an elevator. I don't think I want to go in... No, I don't want to go in the elevator. Do I? No. Maybe I do. No, that's not it. I need to go inside there because I missed a bunch of data packs over this way. It's all up in here. Just let me grapple up. Please? Please! Yes! Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Woo! That was getting a little worrisome for me there. Ah, new location, new breathing. New zone. Ah, this is much better. This is much better. No, no, no. There we go. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, this is wrong. Although, is there a data pack here? No. Darn. Alright, we have to go to the SWAT room. I think. I have to go to the SWAT room. What? What are you doing? What is going on? Just so you guys know too, I've never collected all of the data packs. Ever. This is my first attempt. Alright, we're going to the SWAT room. Maybe I can, like... This is the interrogation room? No, this is a shooting range. Where is the SWAT room? It's way over there. Maybe I'm supposed to go in through the... No, that doesn't seem right. No, this isn't right. Is it? No. No, this goes somewhere else. This goes back to... Wait, what? What is that? Oh, dirty money. Ah. Dirty cops, dirty money. I get it. I see, I see, I see. No, this is a server room again. Yeah, this is wrong. Oh, why? The real data packs were the friends you made along the way. Investigations. No, this is wrong. And they locked the door, so how do you get out? Did they lock the door? They did. I swear they did. I need to go here. But I'm pretty sure that door is locked. So then how do you... Is there a way to collect the data packs if you didn't do it like during your first run? But I couldn't do it during my first run because there are things that I can't collect. This is very frustrating. Wait, what's up there? Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I think. Or not. Why is it? I feel like I take one step forward. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, wait, no, this is the elevator. Isn't it? This is not the elevator? Alright. Well, if Gordon's trophy was in there and we grabbed that, where the heck is this thing? Okay, now we're making progress. Or... yeah. What? No, 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 no. You can climb up there. Climb up! Okay. There's gotta be a data pack in here somewhere. Bingo. What? Huh? Well, how do I open the locker? You must... The locker door. Oh. Back grapple? Back grapple! Sweet! Woo! That feels good. Oh, that feels so good. It did feel good. Complete the set to decipher what? So I have to... Okay, cool. Batclaw, Batclaw, Batclaw. It's the skill to learn from King Kai. Ah. I've never tried to collect all the data packs. Seems like there's a lot if Luke has done 4 streams collecting them. I think I've done more than 4 streams, Garrett, of this. There's going to be tomorrow's stream is going to be this. It's going to be the bridge and the Royal Hotel, and that'll take the entire 2 hours. Because those areas are very big. Very, 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 very big. I have no idea how to do that one. Can I walk through this door? No. Why would I? Oh yeah, I broke the glass last time. Can I go through this door? Yay! Fun. Okay. So let me ask you guys a question. What would you be more upset about? If Superman had a cameo in The Flash and it was just like from behind an actor wearing the Superman costume, or if the cameo you had of Superman was on the television and another thing, like, we'll give you 4 options. Like, so either you get to choose. You have, if Henry Cavill couldn't come back, and, like, because, you know, we don't know if it's him, but a Superman apparently is going to show up in The Flash or whatever. If it was the Shazam thing, would you still feel happy to see Superman, or would you be outraged? And if they erase Henry Cavill, or they erase Superman and Ben Affleck the way the Flash does in Flashpoint, but then find ways to eradicate the characters even further, like basically killing off Kal-El when the ships are escaping Krypton, and, you know, Zod is blasting ships, like remaking that scene with only Kara surviving. How enraged would you be as a DC fan? Would you think that's going too far to basically retcon Man of Steel by having it so Kal-El never survived and only his cousin did? Or would you just not care? Because those are the rumors. Because the Man of Steel crew is coming back. Like, the Kryptonians that fought Kal-El in Man of Steel are coming back for the Flash movie. And they've already done their filming, so... Well, I know it's disrespectful. I want to know, like, do you think the internet would be enraged over it? You think the Snyder fans would be more crazy than they are now? That'd be going too far? Hate it either way. Okay, that's fair. I'm not trying to bait you guys or anything if you have, like, different opinions. I'm curious, like, because my fan base is pretty cool. Like, you guys are pretty chill. So, I mean, if you guys get kind of rattled by that, then that means, like, just Snyder fans and DC film fans in general would be kind of like, DC would be in big trouble for them. Because it wouldn't just be like you're retconning the Snyder universe, but at the same time, you're making it so that, you know, according to the rumor, that Henry Cavill's Superman never existed in the universe where Supergirl is from. So she's still his cousin. It's just they're not, you know, he never existed. He died when he was a baby. So basically, if you think about it, this is why I think there's a lot of, like, truth to it. They're basically doing Flashpoint. Except, like, instead of Bruce Wayne being the person who dies as a child, it's Superman. If you really think about it, they're doing the Superman thing, or they're doing the you know, the child that dies in the new timeline, but instead of that child being Bruce Wayne, it's Clark Kent, or rather Kal-El. It's the same idea, it's just they twisted it. With the buyout, do you think that that will prompt a release date for the Gotham Knights video game or the TV show? I mean, Gotham Knights was a show that was proposed by Warner Media. I don't think Discovery wants it. Discovery is basically going to be chopping up parts of the CW. CW is not profitable. I know their argument is the CW hasn't been profitable since, like, 2006, but I'm going to say that's kind of a lie. That's what, you know, the media is trying to spin. I believe that the CW hasn't been, like, earning a profit for them since, like, probably 2017. When Arrow went off the air, that's when they started to really be impacted. And they had the actual opportunity to keep their shows going that people wanted to see. Like, they canceled Black Lightning in favor of Batwoman, and Batwoman is failing miserably. And then basically they made Jefferson a member of the, you know, the Justice League that's going to show up once in a while in the CW, but he had his own show. He had his own show, his own cast of characters. It was a better written show. It was more fun. And they canceled it in favor of Batwoman. And then they made, you know, rumors that he was going to show up in Batwoman's show, but his show was doing better. He was doing better numbers. To me, I would think that the show that's performing better is the one that would get to stay, you know, in production. Not the one that is making Twitter weirdos, like, happy, but the one that's actually doing the numbers. And I'm pretty sure that Discovery would agree with that assessment. So, I mean, the shows that are performing well, I think that they'll be fine. I think Superman... People are like, oh no, that means Superman's going to get canceled. Not on your life. Superman is going to be a very big property on HBO Max for Discovery. There's no way they're going to cancel Superman. If anything, they're going to give Superman a bigger budget. Maybe they'll have, like, other important characters from the CW show up on Superman show. Like, you'd have Grant or maybe a Batman or something. There's no way they're going to scuttle the Superman show. Maybe Legends of Tomorrow will get the axe. Maybe. Batwoman would definitely get canceled. But no way would they get rid of Superman. That show does numbers. Numbers equals money. The Flash, I don't know what would happen to The Flash. The Flash isn't in very good shape right now. Like, I heard that they did get renewed or something for an 8th season when they made the last season, or the 9th season. They made the one season was just so horribly done that they had, like, Flash lightsabers and things like that. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and they got another season after that. The Flash, like, Armageddon thing that they just did was really cool for the CW. I thought it was, you know, a pretty interesting take on the Reverse Flash and some other stuff that they did. So I could see the Flash making the jump to the CW. Or, sorry, not the CW. It's to see it making a jump to the, what do you call it? HBO Max. Stargirl is already on HBO Max, so it'll be fine. Titans is on HBO Max. Titans has already been renewed. HBO Max isn't in trouble. CW's in trouble. So all the CW shows, I guess you have to find out what happens with those. I don't know. But the HBO Max shows, they're not up for any issues right now. They're doing numbers. They're not doing amazing numbers, but they're doing better numbers than the CW. So I think they're fine. The only news report right now is that the CW is in... Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Which makes sense because, I mean, why... Let me ask you a serious question. Why would you have a network that you own that's not making you any money? Like, why would you continue to invest all these resources into something that is slowly dying and not getting any better? Like, wouldn't you find a way of either improving your brand to appease your audience or just kind of hit the reboot button and try something different? You know? The type of stuff that's on the CW isn't really working anymore, and they're losing people. They lost people with Batwoman. They're losing Flash viewers, too, which is crazy. You would think the Flash would be doing better, but the Flash is losing stuff, too. Is this the way out? No! I went the wrong way again. Oh, I always get so turned around. Nah, I mean, I don't personally have anything against the CW, but I mean, if you're losing money, I mean, you don't get to stay. Look what Disney did to a lot of the Disney projects that were performing pretty well on Netflix. They still canceled everything. So, I mean, you know, that's just what happens with buyouts and mergers. It's nothing personal, it's just business. But the silver lining is, even though, you know, some things are going to be changing, a lot of the terrible things that they're doing in DC Comics right now, those are going to change, because that's where the stories get adapted to make the movies. Discovery can't make movies on the things that they've been doing in DC Comics the past, like, 5 or 6 years. They're not good stories. All the stories that came out this year sucked. You can't make... You could have, with a really good script, made a great Batman 89 animated series, got Keaton out of retirement, and, you know, if the comics were good, you could have made, like, a quick, like, buck making a hour-and-a-half movie based on the 89 comics. But the 89 comics suck. That's not the Keaton that people want to see. In fact, they don't even say that it is... really a continuation of Keaton's world, because it kind of differentiates from it. Like, they've kind of already backtracked and said it's like a Elseworlds version of 89 Batman. It's not really a continuation anymore because they keep, like, I don't know, getting more and more controversial with it. It just... And Keaton's characterization is, like, totally different than the movies. It's like a completely different guy under the suit. It looks like Keaton, but it doesn't act like Keaton at all. The first comic and the second comic, it acted like Keaton, but the later ones, no. Just some guy as Batman. Pushover Batman, basically. So, I mean, you can't really make an animated movie on that project unless you got somebody who basically did an adaptation of it and made it more similar to what Burton had in mind with his Batman films. Or what Keaton thought his third Batman movie was going to be about. That's what you could do. I'm trying to think what else. Heroes in Crisis was a terrible event that should never be made into a movie. The Bane, I Am Bane story arc was terrible. That should never be made into a movie. What they've done to Tim Drake, they should leave that alone. They haven't even introduced Stephanie Brown, really, other than in the Young Justice universe. We haven't gotten a really good Stephanie Brown Elseworlds Batgirl story yet. Been waiting years for that. She had better stories than Barbara Gordon did as Batgirl. And, you know, that was one of the shames of the whole Flashpoint comic books, was Stephanie Brown got retconned. Stephanie Brown was one of the selling points of the Pre-52. She was a very, very popular comic character, and they just completely erased her for many, many years until DC Rebirth. And now they continue to underuse her, even after DC Rebirth when she came back. I mean, I don't know. DC Future State is not very good. It wouldn't make an animated movie. Although if Discovery wasn't buying Warner, you can bet that they would have rushed a DC Future State movie for reasons, even though the books are terrible. So, I mean, it's, like I said, there's a silver lining involved. Things are going to change. As The Rock has been saying for a year, the hierarchy at Warner Brothers is about to change. Because he knows. I don't know if he knows the new CEO personally, but who knows? I mean, The Rock is a businessman. Maybe he respects David because David is a businessman. I don't know. The guy who's the CEO of Warner Brothers has no idea what he's doing. Walter Hamada has no idea what he's doing. You know, they went after their really talented senior staff and got rid of them all. You know, they basically put Jeff Johns in a corner. Jeff Johns had a plan after Snyder, and he was taken out of the picture. Jeff Johns wanted to make a Flashpoint movie based on his Flashpoint comic. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan was going to be Batman. You were going to have a female Joker. You were going to have the Reverse Flash. You were going to have kind of an origin story for the Flash. You know, you were going to see Wonder Woman and Aquaman battle it out. All kinds of different stuff. And then there was going to be like a new 52 retelling of the DCEU. But nope. They had to cancel Jeff Johns. They got rid of him. Who are you left with? Not really talented people anymore. You could argue that he just went over to HBO Max, which is what he did, but he's not in charge of the... He has no executive pull anymore. So, I mean, you know. When Dan Dido stepped down, or was fired by AT&T, and they brought in Jason and some other people to run DC, and basically made poor Jim Lee the figurehead of DC, or a yes man, all the editorial changes at DC started to go in the ground as soon as Dido was out of the picture. It didn't even take 6 months for DC to go down the toilet after Dido left. I really take back all my gloating because I thought it was going to be the best thing ever that Dan Didio was taken out of the picture, but it was the downfall of DC Comics. It wasn't a good thing because, believe it or not, even though Dido had some pretty insane ideas, he kept DC running. Because what we found out is that Jim Lee, even though he's an amazing artist, he's a yes man. How do I know about this stuff? Because I'm smart. I listen, I watch, I read different business thingies. As long as you keep your eyes open, you can actually see. You can judge people based on their behavior, based on their mannerisms. That's what being a detective is about. Not saying that I'm a detective, but, you know, I'm a good listener. I watch people. I judge people based on patterns of behavior, works that they've done. Anybody is capable of changing. That's what's being cool about being human. But for the most part, humans are people that are creatures of habit. The reason why I say the Batwoman writers are going to do a terrible job with the Gotham Knights show is because they've shown that they can't do anything else. They're not very good writers. They've proved it season after season. I don't need to make a theory that the show is going to be terrible. You just have to look at the people who are running it. It's not hard. This job is really easy. You don't have to take a wait-and-see attitude to see what's going to happen. You can tell what's going to happen based on what's already transpired. They don't change. Does that make any sense to you guys? Do you understand how I do things or no? I give people the benefit of the doubt, but I also, like, you know, I judge people by the strength of their character. Does that make sense? How do I know how Discovery's going to do things? Based on things that David, the Discovery CEO, has said. He's had several interviews ever since they announced that they're buying Warner Brothers. He goes on Fox Business all the time. Talks business. He turned Discovery into a Fortune 500 company. Do you know what a Fortune 500 company is? That's a company that turns a profit, an insane amount of profit. Warner Brothers has been losing millions and millions of dollars since 2016. They're bleeding money. You don't even need a business degree to see that. Does nobody understand this? I mean, it's really not hard to come to those conclusions. It's really not. Elementary, my dear Watson. Yeah, the some of the people involved with the Flash movie were on what is it called, Reset Era or something like that, and they were talking about how their inspiration for Keaton returning is basically Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. So, I mean, when they said something like that, that's when people started making videos and assumptions because, I mean, Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi was character assassination of Luke Skywalker from what people remember him as. And if that's their basis for what they're doing with Keaton in The Flash and Batgirl, that's not good. That means we've already seen how that story goes. We've already seen what happens when you do that to an iconic character. It's not a 50-50 thing. It's very, 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 very bad. Keaton's Batman, if people don't remember, he hardly talked, killed a bunch of people, he had banter with Alfred, he had some lame jokes, but at the heart of his character, he was a serious character. He's a serious Batman. One that used smoke pellets and hung out in the shadows and did a bunch of stuff that we saw in other modern Batman movies that Bale and Ben Affleck both incorporated in their films. He was a creature that kind of acted in the shadows, if you think about it. Except in Batman Returns, he didn't really sneak around much. But in the '89 Batman movie, go back and watch it. Keaton disappears in smoke. Keaton sneaks up behind people and spooks them. There's only a couple times where he's actually out in public, and he has to be out in public. Because, you know, he needs to take the focus away of certain things. Like, he needs the public to see him. In Batman Returns, he's a Batman that's out in the open a lot more because the city has kind of accepted him. In his first role as Batman, the city is hunting him, like from, you know, the Frank Miller comics.
This isn't your night.
But at the end of the movie, Gotham gives him, or Batman gives them the signal so he can be reached if there's any other problems. And literally, at the beginning of Batman Returns, when the signal goes out and Batman comes into Gotham, he's working with the police like he's been doing it for years. And then in the '89 comic books, everything's reversed again. '89 comic books, like the government is after him. That's why it doesn't feel like the same Batman. It's completely different. I did not miss 2 data packs in the GCPD. I did not. Are you serious? Don't you say that. Don't you dare. What? Where were they? Oh my gosh. No. 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 Why? I don't want to go back inside. I don't like it in there. I was getting claustrophobic. I need to be outside in the snow. I need to run around and, you know, flap my bat wings. They might make Bruce Wayne the Dark Knight Returns type, like the Frank Miller Batman. Yeah, probably. Love him in that story as the psychology messed him up, man. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Keaton's Batman is crazy. So, I mean, if, like, Vicky Vale or Catwoman died or something like that in his movie, I could see him, you know, kind of shutting himself away from the world. You know, doing the whole Frank Miller Batman thing. But the problem is we already had Frank Miller Batman. That was Affleck. So we've already had the tortured Batman that, you know, cut himself off from society and just kind of shut himself up. That's what everybody said Affleck's Batman did. Aside from his Bruce Wayne being out and about, he retired his Batman. Until, you know, Superman went crazy and, well, during the Zod fight. At least that's how Zack Snyder says it. He says that his Batman was retired. He was Batman for 20 years and Robin died like 5 years ago or something like that. 5, 6 years ago, and then Batman retired or became less current, or I don't know. Okay, so we have to get out of the sewers, and then we have to go check. Wait. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like the police department. What is this? Where is this? Where am I? I am here. Burnley sewers. They're in the sewers! They're not here! This isn't the police department, it's in the sewers! So I gotta go this way. Somehow. How do I do that? What is this? Oh! You gotta go this way. Luke is still streaming. It's almost been 3 hours. Yeah, data packs take a long time, yo. Data packs take a long time. Sewers. Data packs. What are data packs? They're death incarnate. They're the most annoying things that gave birth to Riddler trophies. Even though Riddler trophies came out before these, what the heck? What? What? Is there any way to start this crazy thing? But, how? What? I can't even get over here in the first place? Is there another sewer entrance? Oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, I could not deal with that. This is the only Arkham game you haven't completed all the Riddler things? This would be my second Arkham game since the get-go that I've completed all the Riddler thingies. I've done all the Riddler thingies in Arkham Knight. I think one time, one playthrough, I did do them all. Oh wait, no, this is my third. Because I did do all of Arkham Cities. Or no. No, I did enough to defeat the Riddler. Because I showed it in a video. I don't know how many trophies I had to collect to fight the Riddler in Arkham City, but I did enough riddles and all the other stuff in order to do something. But this would be the first time in crap in Arkham Origins that I've collected all the Riddler trophies, because I know I did not, because I checked the whatchamacallit. Darn. Darn. What just happened? It showed me a grapple point. Curse you. I checked my PS3, my original PS3, where I did the Arkham Origins series, and it said that I only collected 75% of the Riddler's data packs. So, yeah. Where on earth am I going? That's backwards, yo. I need to go this way. This way! Be quiet, game. I need to go this way, and then out this door. Yes. Okay, now. This way. And then through here. Somehow. Maybe here? Oh, crap. I don't remember if I did all of Asylum. I don't think I did. Did I? You guys would know. I don't remember. Did I collect all the Riddler stuff in a Arkham Asylum playthrough? Either live stream or walkthrough? I don't believe so. I don't believe I did. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna break this thing. Or not. Never mind. Can't shut that off. Okay, so then we need to go through this door. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whoa, wrong. Wrong-o. What's that? Is that a door? What is that? What is that down there? Battering. Ooh! Ooh! Aha! No! Ah, crud. No subject. What is going on here? That's creepy. Wait, why is he... was that a mannequin? What is that? What is that? These creepy mannequins? What is this? What is that? I should collect all the riddles for Asylum after this? I did all the riddles. I just didn't do the, what do you call it? Oh. What's in there? What's in here? Nothing. Okay. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. Maybe go down? Down? Ah, there we go. Haha! Winning! Almost there. The finish line is approaching. I think. Yep. Oh, yep. That's right. Oh, there it is. Get some. No. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a video talking about like the difference between Warner Media and Discovery, because I've even seen some people on Twitter being like, nothing's gonna change. It's like I'm not gonna talk about like, you know, people whether they're right or left or whatever, but some people that lean one side say that, you know, nothing is gonna change in terms of what's going on, but at the same time, people have to understand that you can't make a profit with how things are right now. Because while people are definitely pushing things on social media and stuff like that, it's actually impacting cinema, so cinema's bleeding money. They need to go about it a different way so that they can make money, introduce these characters, while not alienating their main audience, because the main audience is just not going to give them the time of day. And I guarantee you, unlike Warner Brothers, Discovery believes in something called brand suicide. So they're going to want to be very, very careful with like their Trinity, which their Trinity is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Because, you know, people are very aware of who those character brands are. And yeah, I know people don't like it when companies refer to things as brands and stuff like that, but you need a mover and a shaker involved right now because you've been impacting your brand for how many years has it been? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 years. 5 years you've been sabotaging your brand, like, in the public's mind. And that is something that's going to take years of, not damage control, but fixing. Going the route that they're going is just going to make things worse. It's not going to make it better. Because you don't want people to have, like, this, you know, idea of what they think Warner Brothers is going to be, because there's already people right now that believe that after the Snyder Cut, because the Snyder Cut is either loved or hated, the people that hate it, they think that this new direction is going to save everything, and then the Snyder Cut people believe that this direction isn't going to, it's going to make things worse. So Discovery needs to find like a middle ground where they can not necessarily appease both, but really reach out to the general audience with their core characters while also introducing new characters. Like, if they do some type of project with Batman, then they need to have Batgirl in the movie. But she shouldn't be the main character, like, of the shared universe going forward. You don't want her to replace your main character because that is going to impact you negatively. That's going to create negative reception, which isn't going to be good, because already there's a lot of negative reception about, like, these rumors. So you want to find a way of trying burying that. That's why, you know, the whole Ben Affleck thing with introducing Batgirl in his movie, that was the best course of action, because you have the Batman vehicle introducing the character, and then you have the character with her own movie or whatever else later on. But Batman was the one that established it. How they're doing it this way is Batgirl is established as Barbara Gordon, and then Keaton or a Batman is going to work with her, and then she's going to take over everything. That's the wrong way of doing it. We might get a Steel again. I don't know. I don't know if you'll get a Steel movie. Who knows? You should be hoping for a Static Shock movie first, though.
What's the latest?
You know everything.
You know everything I do, sir. Do I? I don't know, Alfred. Oh, what a night. That was crazy. 3 hours of data packs. I don't hear Eddie's voice in my head, which is good. But I am spent, yo. I'm gonna go record some Batman videos. Maybe. I might. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't had a night to myself in a while. I could just upload my Gotham Knights discussion video, but I kind of want to talk about the difference between Warner Brothers and Discovery. Can Amber play Totally Spies 2 Secrets again? When did she ever play Totally Spies? Did she? I don't think so. I'm very excited to watch your Gotham Knights show video, Luke. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm more excited talking about either the Ben Affleck movie that never was, or talking about the difference between how Warner Brothers ran things into the ground and how Discovery became a Fortune 500 company. That, to me, is a more interesting story. But whatever. People want to hear my thoughts on the Gotham Knights video. I guess so be it. But I'm going to tell you, you're not going to like it. I explain why it's going to fail using logic. People don't like logic and common sense. It's they think it's weaponizing or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I'm just going by what I've seen. Like, I mean, if they would have proven me wrong, the writers involved with the Gotham Knights show, then the show that they're currently writing would do well. But, you know, they continue to write that show into the ground. So why on earth would I think that them being handed a very important Batman franchise, that it would succeed? I mean, come on. You'd have to be an idiot to think that. Sorry, no offense to idiots or anything like that, but I mean, come on. That's asking way too much. That's asking to have faith on a failing product that, you know, a bunch of clowns are able to revive something that they've already ruined. That doesn't make any sense. Then you come to the discussion, well, why on earth did they run this brand into the ground if they, you know, were so excited to work on this Batman project? Why did they ruin the Batwoman show in order to build up the Robin show? Then you get to other questions. You know what I mean? Amber is my wife, yes. Yes, Amber is my wife of since 2006. We were engaged in 2004. We got married 2 years later. We've been together a long time. Yeah, I mean, I can go over that. So, if you're a member, you get access to our Discord, and you get, we see your face thing on the, see how they're like green and colors for people's names? Like blue are mods, green are members. So, members stuff, it's easier for me to read than just like everybody having the same white text. I forget all the different tiers. Let's see. It's going on 2 a.m., but let's see if I can do this. Hero is $5. Access to the Discord, community tab, members only community tab, members only rounds. You get our friend code on Switch and Xbox if you want it. The next tier is superhero, same perks that I know of. The $25 tier, I don't know what that does. The $50 tier, you get to help suggest a game for us to play, but it doesn't mean we're going to do it. $100 tier, you basically become a director of the channel. We have to play the game that you suggest for us to stream. We work with you to make sure that you don't miss your stream, so we don't just like take your money and then stream when you're not around. We feel terrible if we stream when somebody's not around. We do our best to try to contact you. We follow you on your social media. We learn you by name and are, you know, probably shout you out more than other people because we talk to you on more of a basis with the Ultimates than we do other people because we're actually trying to work our schedule around their schedule so that they get their stream. Drago knows what I'm talking about. Richard and all these other people. Ruga. We work, you're kind of like mini directors of the channel, and you're actually providing content as well as revenue for the channel. So that's why we call you an ultimate hero. I don't know if I explained everything else right, but that's... yeah, Richard. We can work something out, Richard, when we're doing the next Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Just let me know what your schedule is, man. You have access to the ultimate tier thingy again. So just... if you can find it on the community tab, please, you know, write your stuff there, and then I'll get it in the ultimate, you know, tab thingy, and we'll work it out that way. Batman used to be an ultimate, yeah. Basically, he works for you for a stream. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the easiest way to say it. I mean, people have me do all kinds of crazy stuff on ultimate streams. I've had games where people have sponsored where I had to play a spider and I have arachnophobia. Like, Spider-Man is fine, but literally, I was running away from this giant hairy spider and I was screaming the entire time. I had trauma from the $100 donation to play that game. There's all kinds of stuff that can happen. But anyway, you guys are going to keep me here all night. I'm going to go record a video on the Discovery buyout and explain the difference between the mindsets of the CEOs, because I think people are completely clueless, and it'd be a fun video for me to talk about because I like talking business, because, you know, it's just a fun topic. It's different than talking politics and other things that people talk about. It's kind of cool to see the difference of how people run their companies. Some of them run them into the ground, and other people are very successful. All has to do with, you know, their philosophy, their mindset, and their blood, sweat, and tears. Also, I'm a big fan of the Discovery guy because he's a New Yorker like me. I haven't really seen a lot of successful people from LA lately, like the guy who's in charge of Warner Media, who's just basically been running poor WB into the ground since 2017. So I'm excited to see some new blood come into the Warner Brothers, you know, leadership and see what they can do with it. You know, if anything, if they can't turn it around, then they'll just sell the company to somebody else. That's what New Yorkers do. Big businessmen, anyway. You're free on Sunday and Monday? And today? What's today? Friday? You sent me some good news about this game. All right, the Bat, I'll look at it. Yeah, and the Bat used to be, or Grayson, he used to be an Ultimate. So I talked to him. I try not to like play favorites on our channel. I speak with Ultimates more because I have to work my schedule around their schedule. Because how would you feel if you're given some chump your hard-earned donation money, and then you never speak to them about like collaborating when you're going to do their stream that they're paying for? So I mean, I try to go out of my way, and I speak with my the guys and gals that are Ultimates, and try to work things out as best we can. And it's kind of fun, actually, because, we get a schedule going, and then everybody knows what's happening for streams for the month. It's pretty exciting. Also, if I'm playing a game that completely sucks or something, then these guys come in with a different idea, and it changes the course of the channel for a month. It also brings in new people and all kinds of stuff. Nobody else on YouTube does this, but I can tell you it's very time-consuming. It's hard to reach out to all these different people and stuff like that and get a schedule going, because what happens if I get sick or the person whose stream gets sick, and then we have to reschedule, and it's very different than just me like, okay, I'm going to play this game and I'm going to do it this date. It's like there's a lot more to it than that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go record some Batman videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do a poll on the 01 channel and let people pick what video goes up tomorrow, whether it's Discovery, buyout discussion, or my thoughts on Gotham Knights. The Gotham Knights show. And that will decide what I upload tomorrow. So, yeah. Take care, everybody. You have a wonderful night. Stay safe, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful New year, new 2022, whatever. And more of this game will continue tomorrow. This was the longest Arkham stream ever for Origins. But hopefully everybody had fun. Alright, guys. Take care. I'm out.